tonight's event. We're a bunch of arcade collectors that like to meet once a week to just chat and talk shit about certain delivery companies and that sort of thing. We're going to do a quick roundup, I believe, because I think all of maybe 5 people played, of the 2-week long special ending of our first season of the game challenge, the weekly game challenge.
Longest sentence ever.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yes.
Were we supposed to play a game?
We're supposed to play 7 games, apparently. So
did anybody do this?
The only one of us that actually did it was Gleek.
Yeah. Excuses, right? I intended on doing it, but just too much stuff going on trying to prep for CAC.
Why it's better.
Well, it was also the
4th of July too.
July, it was Canada Day. There was all sorts of things past.
Poutine Day.
Putin. I'm gonna say like a French person.
Poutine Day.
I know it's a pattern with the people, with the 5 people up there. They're all the same. It's the same 5 people.
Yeah.
And we
love every one of you.
But what a good group of 5.
So yes, we have a winner. Obviously, I don't even think we have to calculate anything out here.
Oh, the guy that picked all the games. Okay.
with 7,000 points.
Wow. Leo's
cool,
coming
though.
on again. Bonus.
He's got skills.
He does have skills.
Yeah, the Z.
He's
skills.
got something.
So I guess somebody, I don't know.
Carrie, you have to leave and come back a couple hours later.
Joel, will
Yeah,
you
that's gonna be later.
Fritz?
Why is that? Oh,
Jim said you're coming on in a couple hours.
Yeah.
No, I'm glad you
Has
did.
anybody been in contact with Fritz at all?
Not since Greekers.
Yeah.
We
He
can't hear you,
actually
Joel.
emailed me about Grinkers, but not about the tournament stuff. So
Yeah.
I don't even think I have his phone number.
Get that bald-headed eagle on this show.
Cool.
It's a good point. Fritz should come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show off his Garcade.
And
He
his
can show
goatee.
He can show us some mad skills live.
Wait, no, he doesn't have a goatee, does he? He has the chin beard, whatever you call that, doesn't he? Normally,
Goatee kind of thing.
but I don't think it's a
Yeah,
full-blown
he does.
goatee, is it? No,
Yeah, it's pretty long. Yeah.
it's not the
think so.
Fu Manchu. No,
No.
not to get technical or anything. All right, well, thanks for joining us, everyone.
Yeah, none of us played these games, so let's just get into some other talk.
We'll see you in another 2 weeks. Thank you.
What episode is this?
99.5? No.
So Frizzle Fried, if you're listening out there, congratulations. You get to pick the first game.
Wait, is he on the fucking YouTube chat?
No, I'm just saying if he's out there somewhere.
No, I know, but is he on the YouTube chat?
I don't see him up there yet.
Right, I'm not on
Been there before, hasn't
the
he?
YouTube. The YouTube.
Neither am I. I gotta get on YouTube.
What is this? Yeah, we need to pump our viewers up to like at least 10.
Yeah, we've only got 7 now, so let's. One more.
Shit, that doesn't look good.
We love our 3 viewers.
no, but it looks realistic.
Oh, we're almost at double digits. Woo!
After I finish dinner, I'll join. Put us over the edge.
I don't know if us joining actually adds to it or not.
I think
It
it
shows
does.
10 now.
Yeah.
10!
11.
Because we end up
A 10! A 10! A fucking 10!
I need that soundbite though of after, like, at the end, when like Gak posted the video when he was watching Varsity Blues, and when they cheers at the very end, he just goes 10. I need that a little bit.
Just that one little short version.
Just that one little short. I can just go at any time. 10.
Over 9,000.
Look, we've got Clint in the house.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Ooh, we've hit big time right there.
Nash Villain.
Mhm.
please go to 11.
Bum, bum, bum.
All right, anybody get any pickups the last 2 weeks? There must be people.
Well, we know
bought a
one
truck?
person.
Get it?
Yes, I did pick one up, yes. Anybody else?
Oh, geez,
That
that's
was
not obvious.
Yeah.
All right, it's the Brad hour. Let's go.
No, other people must have picked.
What did you pick up, Brad?
Nobody knows yet.
Oh.
Nobody knows.
I mean, I didn't have a pickup, but I went to a Pentastic event, a Pentastic pinball conference that was up in Sturbridge, Mass. They had a bunch of, they had about 100 plus pinball games. That was kind of nice. So that was.
Did you see
Saturday.
Johnny running around with his phone?
I did not. I know he shot a video from there one of those days, but I think that was Friday. I didn't see him up there. He didn't punch me in the nuts, so I didn't see him.
It was
so,
Yeah.
I like that video because it was like under 8 minutes, but my absolute favorite part was just the beginning when he's walking through the hallway, and he's like, "Hey guys, blah blah blah," and like random people are like giving him these weird looks. But that was my favorite. Like, who is this guy?
well, it was in like Sturbridge, Massachusetts, which is in the middle of nowhere. Like, so I mean, they may not have seen a phone, like a cellular phone, before being Sturbridge. So I mean.
Their theater just got Titanic. That kind of role.
And we lost our Sturbridge following.
Yeah.
Damn it. I actually went to that a few years ago. The first year I went to Brofest. I think that's the pinball event I went to afterwards. I was impressed. It was small, but it was but there were a lot of games and it wasn't too crowded, and I thought it was a good event.
Who's vacuuming?
What the hell was that?
Sounds
Yeah.
like shopping mall.
Jack
Yeah,
picked up a vending machine.
Jack's 3D printing, it sounds like.
Andrew, did you like that GIF of the girl's head exploding?
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
You were a little too late on that one, Mock. I posted the YouTube clip
Oh, you did? Oh,
way
I missed
before
it.
that. Yeah. Way to
Oh,
join
wow.
the party, pal. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, your GIF was better because it auto plays.
Because it was like right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great effect.
I was so
though.
happy.
So fuck you.
I was so happy. It's so great that they actually at the end of the credits they show it again.
It's like one of the best practical effects of all time.
Yeah, in case you got up to get a beer. Here's the scene again.
Doesn't one of the robots like keep shooting someone in the ass too?
That's the same
Yeah,
girl.
that's
That's just
her. It's
running.
her. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Right before he explodes her head, he's like tickling her butthole
Yeah.
with the laser.
They keep shooting her,
And then-
her butt button and panties.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, her little Playboy bunny panties that she's wearing.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the next shot, it's like, boom, in the fucking head.
It's a big close up.
Or her ass could absorb the lasers, but her head couldn't.
Right, exactly. And all of her friends are standing at like the glass window, like right in front of it, like right when it fucking explodes. And they
I
barely
love
even
that
react.
Dick Miller's in that too. He always plays. He's always got a small little. I love Dick Miller.
He's all pissed off about like mopping up the fucking
Yeah.
sloppy
He gets
slurpee on the
electrocuted,
floor.
doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see his like cartoon skeleton, like Popeye or something?
They should have made. Did they make any sequels to that? They should have.
They should have.
I love that when they put a
it's like-
silhouetted skeleton over somebody.
Yeah.
It's like Roger Rabbit.
Yeah. That movie's fun though.
It's a great movie. I'm so glad that so it's free on Amazon Prime right now. I'm very happy to see it again.
You guys all spent a ton of money today too. Speaking of the Amazon.
Yeah. I tried to stay away today.
Well, hopefully I'm not going to have the robot voice after the next come next week.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you get a mic?
boo. We like the robot.
Yeah, I got a mic.
voice.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
That's
but
a good
locking
pick.
up.
That's a good still right there.
It was a good still.
Oh, it was.
Oh.
The teeny like blood
Splattered
spray.
on the window right in front of him.
No. They should have just filled a balloon with like blood and pop it in front of them off camera. It'll
Yeah.
look cooler.
Oh damn! I can't find the second tan on YouTube anywhere. They only have the main one. I need to probably just get that whole movie. I actually have the DVD. I should just rip it and so that I need just for that one like 2-second clip. Spend like 15 minutes just so I can get that one little tan.
Did you get the ball or did you get the regular one, Gak?
What do you
Yeah,
think?
what mic
It's
did you
got the
get?
ball.
The mic, the Blue
Oh,
Yeti
the,
ball.
Get this.
What do
This
you
one right
have,
here?
Arcade? No, I got the other one. The
Oh, wow, that's a nice mic.
Oh, you've got a deep voice.
Good evening.
Marcus, didn't you just get one like a few weeks ago?
Pardon?
Look at Daffy.
Didn't you just get one a few weeks ago? Or
It's been a couple months now.
What's yours look like? I think it might be like.
It looks like the one that the Link has that you can go.
Yeah, mine's like that.
Oh, hey, don't pull a Gleek on us.
That's what it looks like right there.
Swallow
Yeah,
that shit.
that.
No.
I think that's what I got. One of those.
That's the same brand. It's just a different style, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this one's a little bit.
My mic work?
Yep.
Higher quality.
Hey, what? Hear me?
Yes, we
Yeah.
can.
I need to buy a new camera and set up so that everyone else follows.
Yeah.
Now I have the Logitech 960. No.
Yeah.
Well.
How does
Just
Seabart have
14.
his like name title on the screen? Mine doesn't do that anymore.
Yeah, they added it back on. I've got mine on too.
Really?
Yeah, the green toolbox.
Well,
on the
welcome to like 6 months ago, guys. We don't do that anymore.
No, they took it away in April and they just brought it back like about a month ago.
Yeah.
It's actually not fully working yet. But
I don't see that on
An
mine.
official fully.
All I get is the screen share button.
Oh, the
Oh yeah, what was that? The
it's a little
Hangout
toolbox. It's a green
Yeah.
button with a white toolbox on it. It just showed up.
Oh, there it is. It's green now. I thought it was a different color
Yeah,
last
it's
time.
green with a white toolbox.
Button. Who's got the button? No,
No,
that's too
I don't
much
have
work. I remember for weeks on the show, being like, I wonder if it'll work tonight. Yeah, it works. No, it doesn't. Okay. Well, people don't even know. We don't even introduce ourselves anymore. Here we go.
I used to. It worked earlier. Now it doesn't again.
Are
Ah,
you
fuck
using,
it.
are you using web TV?
I mean, we used to. Yeah, web TV.
We used to introduce ourselves because we used to do a question of the week.
That was good.
They used to shit on every week, Jim.
Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah, no, I hey. No, I like people know. To be fair, our viewers never like really went up when we were introducing ourselves and had lower thirds. It really didn't affect it. We still have 5.
If you want to know who we are, just go back like 80 episodes. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember when we were internet sensations?
And that's when we had serious arcade talk too. That doesn't happen much anymore. We're the inverse of Arcade Outsiders.
Should we start like being naked on the show? Do you think that'll increase our viewership?
And not again. Not again.
You said naked.
But we also are wearing Devo hats.
Yeah.
and that's it.
That's
And we also
essentially-
used to go for 5 hours.
All right,
Put
so
a
next,
Devo hat over your junk.
That's it. You
think
got
we
somebody
asked
to hang your Devo hat.
next week, we're going to have a cock parade. So if any of you viewers this week want to look forward to that next week, maybe our viewership will go up.
Yep,
They
yep.
won't be pitching a tent. They'll be pitching a Devo hat.
That was quite a cock tease there, Andrew. But yeah,
Well, I'm trying to tease for next week's show.
exactly. A nice cock tease. I like that.
That'll be the name of the
So,
episode.
so speaking of which, I noticed that the Buffett's sporting a little nut tickler underneath his bottom lip there. But the ball scratcher, is that new?
Who?
Who?
You said Buffett.
You said
Oh, I'm sorry,
Buffett.
Buffett. I'm sorry, Orange Whip.
Oh, no,
Oh.
I've had that for years.
It's tickled for years.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It tickles to this day.
Pleasure.
It's a taint
It tick-
tickler.
Oh gosh.
Sorry.
It's that area on the not safe for work that someone put up on the Slack group.
Oh, the measurement.
Hey, we have a slot open. We should invite Nick. Slick Nick, he's in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Do
I
it. Do
don't.
it.
know.
He's a good-looking fella.
Jump in. He's too
Are we gonna
polite.
pick another game for next week or not?
Nick's too polite for this show.
Yeah, where's Buffett? Now that you mention it, though, Buffett's been on. He's been like the most consistent person that we normally have on here.
The first person.
Yeah,
on,
I think he is.
Yeah. Because I was going to ask him about that Tecmo Bowl, because I swear that was him when we did the sports question. He was like, I love Tecmo Bowl. And one popped up for like nothing around
Nick
here.
says he has no webcam and he has to run soon.
Oh.
Okay,
Nick,
so
get on Amazon.
You don't
and
need a
see-
webcam to run.
before Nick runs, let me say what I picked up a couple days ago then. So I know Nick is going to be interested. I got a space app.
Nice.
Yay!
Wow.
I was wondering if it was that one. Woohoo! You've been
$200
looking.
bucks. I got it for $200.
Oh my
that
god,
was
that's
good
amazing.
deal.
Full size or cabaret?
You got ripped off.
Full size. It needs some body work
It's
and
not
stuff.
even in
but-
color.
Does it have the perspex side still?
Yeah, it's all there. It just needs to
What a
be
piece of shit.
sanded down. The sides have all worn away.
Wow. So
Those
how did you find out about it?
It seemed like they'd be the first things to just snap. And
You use
get-
a pencil trick on that game. Hit 2 buttons really fast.
Yeah. It was a weird one. So, like 6 months ago, I asked one of the Seattle guys. I actually asked a bunch of Seattle guys if they knew of one around, including Matt, because he's Mr. Black and White, because he doesn't have one either. And
I thought Blind Dog was the black and white guy.
that's Matt.
Same guy.
Oh,
And
makes
so
sense now.
Good job.
there's another guy down there. I think we were just chatting about something. I asked him. He said, "No, but there was a guy that he had bought some games off of a while before that had one, and maybe he's looking at selling it." And so he gave me his cell phone number, and I just texted him 6 months ago, and I never got a response. So I figured out his phone number must be gone or something, because it was like, I think it was a year or two before that he had bought games off the guy. And then literally just out of the blue, late last week, I got a text reply from the text I sent 6 months ago.
Oh my god.
And he said
Yeah,
that
think
he'd been
about it.
sitting on it, that his cell phone wouldn't allow, he only had a flip phone and it wouldn't allow him to text to Canada. And he had just gotten a new phone and he was able to respond to me. And
Was
so
it
I
a
was
Trump
like,
phone or
Funny.
something? Jesus.
I have no idea. So I just, out of the blue, this 6-month-old response shows up, and
Wow.
I went down and picked it up.
Do you have a picture of
That's
it?
awesome.
You'd be better off sending a carrier pigeon.
I just actually just hauled it out of my truck today, so I'm not taking any pictures of it.
My friend Till helped somebody with the space app this weekend, and he sent me a picture. And look at, I didn't notice before that there's no upper marquee. Is that
No.
normal?
Yeah,
Below
yeah,
it. Below
below.
the control
Isn't
panel.
that wild? Yeah.
And,
So it's
and it
just-
actually has flashing bulbs in it, so they all randomly flash inside the marquee as well.
So that's kind of like how
Ah,
cabarets are.
great.
The marquee will be below.
Right.
Yeah.
Below the control panel, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the one I got needs a lot of. So the guy had it in his garage, and he says he had built about 1,000 cedar planters since he had put it in his garage. And so when I got there, we actually had to blow the whole thing out. It was just caked with like cedar dust.
Oh,
So I have to do a really good cleaning of it and everything. We flicked it on, the monitor kicked in and everything. So I just had to go through and make sure I cleaned it up really, really well so I don't catch it on fire.
Right?
Yeah.
I imagine that game can't be too difficult to fix because it's just the 4 buttons, right? That up, down, left, right. If you need
Yeah,
to
the
fix
only
that.
thing is it's the monitor was working. He said the game was working. I didn't really leave it on long enough to even find out. But it's a Gorf board stack. So usually if there's something wrong with it, you usually just pull the boards out and reflow solder like in the base of it.
Mhm.
And usually that will fix most of the problems on them.
There we go.
So they do have a proprietary chip, I believe, just like a Gorf does, that you have to watch out for.
Okay.
They'll get you.
And then he so when I said, "Oh yeah, I'll take it," and then he goes, "Well," he was actually coming up here for a concert this weekend. I said, "Well, hey, if you want to bring it up, or I can meet you halfway or something." And he's like, "Well," he goes, "I got some other games I want to show you." So I was like, "Okay." So I went down there, and of course he had a Defender.
Of course.
And I had just picked up a Defender like a couple of months ago, a really nice one. So I kind of wasn't interested in it. But the back of it has a Showtime pizza tag on
Nice.
it. A little one. So I was like, I think I might have to buy this thing just for the bloody tag.
Something.
And then he also had a, I don't even know what it, special investigations unit, car racing game. Don't know what it is. It's like a 90s game. And then just as I was leaving, he had mentioned that he actually has a whole bunch of games in his house too, that at some point he's looking at retiring soon, that he might be starting to sell off. So I don't even know what he has there yet.
Karate champ.
He'll take you in 8 months.
Well, Carrie's going to retire when she sells her Karate Champ at CAX.
That's right. $100 million from all the people who were like, "Oh, this is so cool! Look
This
at
is
the history.
amazing.
It's awesome."
Put it, squeeze it right in between all the Street Fighter cabs for the tournament, and people will be confused. Where's the dots?
Awesome.
Like Street Fighter remote talk controls.
I see Ryu in this.
I love Gak's lower thirds, by the way.
I like games.
I love his lower quarter,
especially the middle.
It's right about by where the knee is. Yeah, it's that big.
So yeah, I finally got a space app. Yay!
Yay! Congratulations!
Yay!
Yay! That's a good.
There we go. I was waiting for that one.
Yeah.
It has been a while since
nobody
I
let
played it.
Crafty know, so I can practice on it.
Crafty's not even part of the show anymore. That guy's.
No, but he'll be showing up at Grinkers.
Yes.
I won't even acknowledge him until I do, and give him a big hug.
Dave and I booked our room for Grinkers this year, today actually. So we'll both be going. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Buffalo, Dave.
Yeah, formerly Dave from Buffalo, absolutely.
Now he's Dave from
Any
Grinkers.
chance of cousin Brian going as well? Do you know?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't talked to cousin Brian since I think since Mancation. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to go. So yeah.
Gun.
January, right?
You thought I was going to say
Yeah,
this.
that's Dave's poker tournament, which fits in well with Brofest. So yeah, just all dudes.
Old dudes or all dudes?
All dudes. Sorry,
Both.
yeah, sorry.
All old dudes.
Oh, all old dudes. Yeah, exactly.
All
yeah.
dudes. Sounds like a club.
All the old dudes. Yep.
AOD.
Mm.
I had to spell that out. Well, anyways.
Anybody else get
Don't wanna
anything?
stop the show.
Did anybody else do anything arcade related, or pick up anything, or fix anything?
I debated on that tech.
Or have something
another
Yeah, I got all
Xenoblade
sorts of repair
conversion.
questions. I'm going to actually try restarting from it because I'm barely able to hear you guys.
You should do the repair
We
question.
hear you
now.
fine. Yeah. That's,
Oh yeah,
that's
no,
what
I
I'm
know
saying.
that, but I need to. I can't. I can barely hear what's going on because my connection's so bad. So I'll give me just 1 second. I'll be right back. Because yes, I do have repair questions.
Well, on that note, I'll tell you about all the possible pickups I could have had.
You're right.
that Tecmo Bowl for just about free because they moved and they can't fix it now. So I thought about
All right.
that, but that's a huge ass cabinet, 2 monitors, But I thought if I remember someone on here wanted that. I thought it was Buffett maybe, and he doesn't drive. Or no, does he drive? He doesn't fly. That's what.
Ryerson, I know he loves that game.
A really nice one popped up on Let Go for like literally they're like just make us an offer because it doesn't work and we need it out of here. And it looked pretty decent. But then there was another like the third Xenophobe conversion I've seen. I want a Xenophobe, but like you don't see those parts just pop out of nowhere. So it's like, well, this was converted to a combat tribes.
I might be wrong, but aren't the Xenophobe joysticks the same as Mad Planets?
So I don't know if they're Mad Planets or Tron or what. They're a little different.
They have an extra bit of angle to them, don't they?
Yeah.
Extra hook to them. They're not.
And I thought they had like 2 buttons on the top.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
with the exception of the buttons, I thought the angle of how it is the same as Mad Planets, which means
Okay.
it's highly sought after and people would rob them.
I mean, I looked on Clav and I was like, oh, wow, people are selling PCBs and joysticks for not that bad. But that was 2015, So who knows? And I don't want a project laying around for months before I can find the parts unless it's in storage. And even then, it's like, Is this? I'm so sick of that shit. I would like to just buy a game that's ready to go.
I hear you there.
I'm kind of getting to that point, or a minor restoration. I mean, Cheyenne was fun, but that ended up being a bigger project than I wish it had been.
Everyone gets to that stage as well, where you're like, okay, you're in one of two camps. I'm going to get something that needs some minor cleanup that I can put in my lineup and play, or you're going to pick one major project that's going to exist somewhere else until you finish.
Yeah.
And then the spectrum, you're like everything in the middle, you don't give a fuck about anymore.
Well, that's the problem I'm in right now is because I don't have. It's not like I'm in a house where I have a garage. It's either here or my storage unit, and so I have to like really decide.
Yeah.
And I'm so after doing like the last two projects were huge projects. I'm so like burnt out on that. Like I want to pick up something that's ready to go. At this point, and then especially when you figure, man, did I really come out ahead by putting all this time in, or did I break even or take a loss?
You know what you're ready for? You're ready for your first new inbox pinball machine,
right?
I'm ready for. I'll agree on part of that. I'm ready for a pin. I'm not ready for a new inbox though.
Boring.
No, wait.
Jim, the thing I fear with you though, if you buy a game that's fully working and like this person will upsell it, like, oh, I completely restored it, it's beautiful. Then you get it home and you start looking at it and you're like, it's like not up to your standards, you know? You're like, how much?
Yeah, standards is never good. You should never have standards. Inevitably,
that goes for all of life, right, Griffin?
Yeah, it's good advice, son. Son, let me give you some advice on life.
But Dad, she's not even. No, she's not legal.
It's best if you just don't have any standards. You'll be happier then.
Well, you can pretend for a while at least. Yeah.
That's right.
What? Wait, where are we talking about?
New inbox.
New inbox. Yes.
Well.
What do you, hey, when we get to that, after Carrie asks us some questions, but we should talk about the Star Wars. Now that there's videos, we should talk about that Star Wars pin. Holy shit, I said we should talk about pinball. Whoa.
Oh my god.
Actually,
and now you've lost your right to get to be bored and impatient and leave during the conversation.
Well, keep in mind that we've only been going for like not even an hour. In about 20 minutes, I might change my mind and be like, "You guys are boring me. I have no attention span. I'm drunk."
He'll come on 1 week and be like, "Oh, look, guys, I bought a pin." You're like,
and then like clockwork, no one on Slack will respond for like 4 hours, and I'll be like, "Ah, fuck all you guys," and I'm not talking about this.
So, speaking of new inbox, Star Wars pinballs, Carrie, I don't know if you know him. He goes by Dr. Willie. He's here in California. He's on Caleb.
Good name.
Yeah.
I only heard the Willie part. Oh, is it Dr. Willie?
Yeah.
He's
actually doing a live feed right now on Facebook unboxing his game, like right as we speak right now.
Oh, wow.
That is kind of like
I thought you said Dr. Willie.
We had a few texts back and forth earlier. But yeah.
Well, I think we know what happened to our viewership.
Yeah, they just all bailed.
It just went up.
Yeah, right. No, they're all watching. Exactly, it just went down.
We're at 18.
Screw it, we're out of here. Yeah, exactly. How do we?
Is that the one that has Princess Leia on the front bottom center part of that? I think I played that actually at Pintastic.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah, I thought.
Fantastic.
Exactly.
Better switch to beer. Play it safe. I am sleeping in tomorrow after all.
Oh, good for you.
What's that like?
All right. Yeah, I know. Oh my god. I'm so tired. And I had a house guest this weekend. You know, twice I've had house guests, and both times my well has broken at some point during their visit, and I have left afterwards with little to no water.
Oh no.
Yeah, this whole living on a well thing. That's some bullshit. I should have taken up a practical hobby like fucking well repair, not repairing arcade games. That's a bunch of bullshit.
Well, that's
I should
better than
like
knitting.
yeah, that's true. Well, although at least then you do get some sort of clothing product that's usually ugly. But yeah, I mean, seriously, like if I wanted to learn something about electronics, I could have learned about something useful. Why didn't I take up plumbing as a hobby? That would have made sense. I have 2 leaky faucets and a toilet that keeps running, and a well that's broken.
Because you don't fit the stereotype.
And that's not fun.
Yeah.
I know that's not fun. That's just it.
You need a huge ass with a good butt crack exposed at all times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I fit there at the stereotype so well for the arcade games.
There's no green buttons in plumbing.
No, exactly. Nor on a good defender. All right. So my question, actually, I should speak first to my audience. It's a Atari Power Brick, AR2 Power Brick question. Is this a good group to ask this of?
Now's the best time.
It is, but if nobody knows, well,
I've rebuilt.
Okay, yeah, I know. Okay, sweet. Well, then maybe then because I am now befuddled. So
we lost Joel. He's like, fuck this. I'm not going to talk
Yeah,
about
exactly.
it.
Boring.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's not a new box pin.
Yeah, he was there for the pinball talk, not the plumber crap.
Yeah, not the arcade repair. So.
Oh, he's back. Don't talk about him.
Oh my God.
Damn microphone.
Yeah.
Joel's the best. What, as I was saying, yeah. Oh, sorry.
Fuck that guy. Oh, hey, Joel.
It's the best research we have.
And thus concludes our talk about pinballs. So now, yeah. So I have that non-working Tempest that I picked up. I think I talked about both the games. Maybe that at least I had gotten both a Defender and a Tempest. So I initially, when I tested this, my DC was good, but my AC was shit. And I didn't have coin door lights, and I actually tried putting in a marquee light and
Atari.
Atari.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I left and came back, so I'm confused.
And I actually put in a marquee bulb, and it blew. So I'm like, "Ooh, that's not good." So I ended up putting in for the. Tested the power brick, and sadly I didn't write down what the problem was, but I remember that the numbers were off. So I replaced on that and on the AR2. So I replaced the big blue, checked all my fuses on the power brick, and rebuilt the AR2, and just hooked everybody up. And now, I was getting beautiful 5 volts to the game board. I don't know what I'm getting now because I'm not going to put the edge connector on, but. So now when I test my power brick, when I'm going from I'm going pin 1 to pin 5 to the ground on the power when you unplug the power brick, which should be like a 14.6 or something like that if I recall, but it can your variance can go down about as low as 10, I think, and be okay.
So the unregulated 10 volt?
10.6 probably.
Yeah. So pins 1 through, and I'm going by memory. I think it's like 1 through 4. You do it with the ground, and they should all be like, it's 1 through 3. Should be that 14.6, a little bit lower is okay. And their pin 1 to the ground is low. It's like 9 point something, but everybody else is beautiful. But when I first plugged it in, all my DC were beautiful, and my AC was a little on the wonky. I turned it off, walked away, came back, turned it back on. Now my DC everything's good. I now have coin door lights, woohoo! But
where are you measuring? Where are you measuring these? Off of the pins out of the power block, or off of the AR2?
Initially off the power brick. I was curious what would happen if I plugged in the AR.
Isn't there a bridge rectifier on that block?
Well, that was my question because I feel like I don't remember seeing I feel like I replaced everything I could, but if there's
I feel like
take a look.
there's a rectifier in those power blocks.
Oh, that would be good.
Because
I'm like, there's got to be something.
Going from memory now, but I'm sure I've had a bridge rectifier go on a power block.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing a little Googly search.
Vector.
Damn, where the hell? I don't even remember seeing the damn thing. It must be underneath, and I just didn't notice it.
Yeah, I think it is.
Right. Okay. I might even have one because I have some from leftover other projects. Sweet. Okay. So maybe it's that. Because oh my god.
Because you've already done the big blue.
I did the big blue. Yep.
Right. So I mean AC. There's not much that really touches the AC because it's just coming in already.
Yeah, and now the AC is working. So I feel like I fixed something, but now now my DC is not a happy camper. But what worries me is at first it was a happy camper, and then when I turned it back on, it wasn't a happy camper. So I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, I'd look for the rectifier, and I'm almost like 95% certain there is one in that power block, and it's underneath. It's not on top.
Okay. Yeah.
That's how it is for Marvel Madness, another Atari game. It's it's underneath everything.
Yeah, and I took the whole thing out and I cleaned it off and all that. So I definitely obviously uninstalled it. Well, you have to in order to get to that big blue. But yeah, I'll look for that. Thank you. All right, there we go. I'll let you guys know how it goes. What I was really hoping is that it would be some random piece I don't have, and then I have to buy like a $1 piece and pay $7 shipping because I love that shit. Makes me so happy.
Yeah, you'll do that. That's why you buy.
It's just like dealing with UPS. It's great. It's a great.
Wait till you get to the border and have a $25 fucking brokerage fee on top of it.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. and I'm still trying to figure out the mystery to my Matsushita monitor, but Buffett I think thinks that he might be able to help me locate those pots, but
it's all in the name.
I don't know. I don't know if I trust Buffett after he told you should just trash the fucking monitor. Like,
he said that he'd help me. He said he'd help me. I'm sure.
Yeah. He'd send it to him and he'll throw it in the trash.
Yeah, exactly. And
then he doesn't.
Present.
Bum, bum,
I
bum,
thought next week was the Dick Parade. Jeez.
What's
Get
going
it
on
fluffed
here?
up.
Here's my butt.
These are the shorts I'll be wearing.
The cargo shorts.
Got the full Captain Morgan.
These are not cargos.
No? Oh, I thought they were. It looked like there was a pocket on the side.
No extra pockets. No, I was sorry. I was just fixing something up on my board here. You guys are fucking looking at me.
You should use something.
Sporting those sexy calves,
Yeah.
Them pants, though.
I demand more leg.
All right. Well, give me a minute.
All right, here we go.
No. Talk amongst yourselves. You guys are busy talking about.
Money shot.
Oh, hey now.
Oh no, and I've been working on so many things. I feel like I should be. Actually, what I've been really doing is just coming up with more orders for fucking Rich and Kendra. My God, it's going to be a huge pickup of stuff at CAX for me. Like,
I got a short list. I'm hoping they're going to bring too.
Oh my God, yeah, no,
I
it's.
think they get a lot of that.
Oh, I bet. Well, at one point, I realized I was saving about $100 in shipping.
Right.
By the time you add, when it's like.
Yeah.
How many people are going to CAX this year? Just out of curiosity.
Too smelly for me.
Yeah.
I don't know what 4,000 or 5,000.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's
I mean from
this here. I think. Well, myself.
Of us.
Carrie, you're gone. Jimbo, are you?
Bringing games.
I'll be there.
Yep.
So 3 of us.
Those words would escape my mouth, but.
And Mock, you're not going to make it.
Mock said no, but then he was like, "Oh, maybe I will."
Yeah.
Wow.
No, now he's shaking his head no.
The only game I got to play at CAX last year was on the Friday night when we were in the hall when we shouldn't have been. It was the only time I got to play a game.
They get yelled at to get out of there.
You got pretty hammered one of those days.
Dude.
Griffin, you were like shit faced one of those days. I
can't
don't
even
remember if it was Friday or Saturday.
I was sick on the Saturday.
Yeah, you like
you retired really early.
Yeah.
I had no voice there
This
either
year.
too. I lost my voice when I was out there too last year for some reason.
Screaming at the hookers.
Yeah.
Down the hallway.
Yeah.
Who's this room? This room.
No comment.
Yeah.
I like
the real reason why Mock's not returning.
Oh, hey, it looks like Frizzle Fried's in the chat.
I'm gonna get gonorrhea again.
Hey.
that was you, Mark, that posted that thing that caused that shitstorm last year, right? Or
It was, yes.
okay, I thought so. That
Steve and his hookers.
Yeah. It's an addiction. What can I say?
Yikes.
Yeah, it's weird. I think I'm bringing 10 games this year to CAX.
Wow.
I know, right? Like, holy shit.
Are you bringing your Tempest again?
Sucker.
I'm bringing the Tempest cocktail again. Tempest, both the cabarets, Clax, and Missile Command. This time with the fucking working trackball.
There you
I'm
go.
going to try to clean it or
If it
anything.
doesn't work, I'm gonna just disappear on you. I'm gonna be like,
Is Jimbo going to be there to help you, or are you going to have to pick him up as it all starts?
Oh yeah, no, I'm picking him up as it all starts.
Oh, okay.
I planned it out perfectly.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, it just worked. It just worked out. Yeah, no, Gino and I are getting a truck together. Actually, and this year Gino actually gets to drive. Woohoo!
There you go.
Yeah, he wasn't able to go last year. Totally understand, but it's nice that he's. In fact, I'm hoping that we're going to load up mostly on Thursday. So yeah, Defender's going this year. Because see,
Nice.
it's a wanted game.
Karate champ.
Maybe you can sell it while you're there.
Yep, of course.
No, I meant the
I know now
Defender.
that I have two.
He's gonna buy a
although
new
one of
car
them
when
had
he
the-
sells that Karate Champ.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Wait, what's the other
No, it's a
vector game
CAX
you have?
tradition.
What's the other one? You have?
Gravatar is the other one I brought.
Gravatar. No, not Gravatar. The,
Well, I have a black
oh
one.
yeah,
on board
Gravatar. Okay,
also.
that is the right one. The color.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna bring that
so-
too?
Yeah, I'm bringing it as Gravatar.
Okay.
And then Karate Champ, because that's a hit for CAX. That's fun. That people were so tickled to be playing Karate Champ. I loved it.
I'll fix the
Escape from
conversion so you can sell it for another $1,000 more. Monitor's completely dialed in now.
The Escape from the Planet of the Robot Monsters, which I need to do. I need to cap that monitor before it
That's a
goes
good one to
away.
Are you going to retape up the breasts for the
Yeah, tape
family?
up those breasts.
Yeah.
No, her boobies are showing freely. She's got cleavage galore.
Yeah,
Maybe that's even.
magnificent.
What are those kitties?
Over
gonna
time,
do
the
after they
marquise
see that?
fades and her boobs just hang a little lower.
Or
Yeah.
Just
modernize it a
destroying
little bit, put a bunch of
our
tattoos all over her chest, right?
Katie's pretty bad.
That was such a relief that it was just tape. That would have been
Yeah.
such a bummer if it would have. Although
Actually,
now
that's
Rich
great.
has that repro.
It reminds me of Major League when they have a cardboard cutout and they just keep peeling a piece off to reveal more. of the
And why does it end up with
man.
just stars on the nipples? That sucks.
Yeah, I know. That's the biggest
What a
letdown
ripoff.
in Hollywood history right there. That should be like in a top 10 list of
That was
disappointments.
lame. I know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, she didn't. Wasn't that Kathy Ireland they had a picture of?
Ooh,
No,
Cat-
it was
doesn't do
no, it
nudes,
was
so-
the owner, right? It was
Yeah,
the owner, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it was the owner. Okay.
Dude, I had a
I saw that
poster
in
of
theater,
Cat Island
so-
on my wall for a long time.
Just a bit outside. Listen to that crowd out there. Hey, way to go, team. Yeah, that was right. He takes a big shot at Jack Daniels.
I always loved when he
Sounds
said,
like this show.
"No way, too high,
The
too high," and
best.
he goes, "Too fucking high." Like, I was like, "What are you?" Like, I always loved that scene. That was my favorite of that one.
This intermission message sponsored by Who Gives a Shit or whatever. The hell
Yeah.
with it. This post game, whatever. That's like one of the best sports movies of all time. I'm not even a big sports movie guy, but that's such a fucking good movie. Stellar cast. How did we
We
get on
talked
this?
about Rudy today at work.
You made the quote.
Sports
Isn't Goonies in there? Sean Astley? Not Sean Astley.
Sean Astley.
Corey Haim.
Sean Ashley, right? Mikey
Aston.
from Goonies. Aston.
Yeah.
I'm combining an 80s pop star
Sean Ashley.
with an 80s actor. Yeah.
Hey, he never did give up.
Yeah, Rick Ashley.
Yeah.
And Sam's never down.
Never let you down.
Never run around and desert you, you know.
Yeah.
So we were talking about Rudy today at work, and I was saying for someone who comes out from outside of the whole American football culture. I mean, Rudy is like this little golden child of every sports fan.
Another good movie.
It's their inspirational movie of all time, right? I watched that movie, and it was about, it doesn't matter how fucking talented or dedicated or how hard you work, if you're not big, you're never going to play football. Isn't that what Rudy's about?
That's the takeaway. Yeah. But you might get put in for the last game of the last quarter.
Sorry, little Brian, you suck.
Yeah, if you're a hobbit, which it turns out he was a hobbit, you can't play football.
Right.
All right, Brian.
You can be a
because he
duster in
called
the
it.
fourth quarter or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only time they let him play, it was like charity. It's like taking the fat chick for your buddy, you know? It just doesn't count. It's not the same.
But fat chicks need love too.
Fucking Brian in the chat called for a Rickroll. That brings back memories. Actually, I don't talk about my ex-wife very much, but we Rickrolled our first wedding dance together. We actually worked in a Rickroll, into it. Started out with a slow, sappy song, and everyone's like, "Oh God!" And all of a sudden, we Rickrolled. It was
awesome.
Kind of fun.
It was a good time. I mean, it was a good party. I'll say that. I mean,
most expensive party you ever threw.
her parents threw.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah,
winner, chicken dinner.
pretty much.
Here's not having kids.
I'll cheers to that.
Cheers.
Dude,
I'll take to that.
you've got 200-pound dogs. They probably cost about the same to feed.
Oh,
They do, but they're
that
never
was actually pretty good.
And they leave fur everywhere.
Dude,
The good thing about kids, if you keep them well groomed, they don't leave fur everywhere.
Well, wait a second. There's a joke somewhere. It's inappropriate though.
Unless your children are motherfucking Bigfoots, Gus. Goonie goo goo.
Goonie goo goo, Gus. That's what he said. Goonie goo goo.
Yeah, but Andrew doesn't have to buy any Pampers.
I took your children
No
fishing out
Huggies,
on the
no
lake.
Pampers.
They put their face in the water. They come up. They had a motherfucking fish in their mouth, Gus.
That's right.
He spat that fish out into the boat, looked at me and said, "A goody Google."
I wish I got these references.
You don't know?
You don't know that reference?
That's Eddie Murphy, Delirious.
Oh, Delirious, yeah.
1984.
Yeah, I've never. That makes sense. I've never
That's
seen.
back when Eddie Murphy used to be
Oh,
funny.
Jim, dude, it's one of the greatest stand-ups of all time.
It's so
it's a
non-PC
stand-up.
too.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like Richard Pryor.
Oh, it's like really harsh.
Like Richard Pryor was his was Eddie Murphy's god, you
Hero,
know?
yeah.
Yeah. His
he's
idol
like a
predecessor. Yeah.
I was working on what game? I was working on. I think. No, not Eyes. Marvel Madness, and I decided I needed to throw something on, so I threw on Netflix. They had Richard Pryor. I'm like, oh yeah, some old '80s stand-up. This sounds good. Throw it on. And I had to stop what I was doing because I was laughing so hard. Like,
Yeah.
he would not stop talking about masturbating. Like that was like his shtick.
So you should try Eddie Murphy's Delirious because it's so un-PC.
Oh my god! If you
It's not like
Is that
really
on-
bad gay stuff. That's like
Is
it's
that on
so-
Netflix or is that?
It was very,
or is
yeah,
that
it was
some-
very homophobic. Yeah, Raw
Find it
was
on
pretty good
YouTube.
too. Raw was very good too. I liked his.
Yeah, that was good, but not as good. I thought. But
Would you, right. Well,
I had this nightmare that Mr. T was a faggot.
yeah, that's
You've been walking up to people on the
in that routine.
Say,
You should see
hey
it, Jim.
boy,
You'd laugh. It's,
hey boy, you look back cute in them jeans.
talks about Ralph Cramden.
Now you guys sound like me like 2 weeks ago talking about my Lyft drivers.
Now come on over here.
How would you like to fuck me in the ass?
And fuck me up the ass.
Come over here.
Oh God, that
Ruffy boy.
I totally forgot about that bit.
Oh, Jim,
That's the
Jim,
A-team.
you've
How
gotta
would
find
you
it.
like to
You've gotta
fuck
find
me
it, watch
in the
it.
ass?
Why don't you?
It's gotta be
Come on, you guys that went across the street at Grinkers and like, here's $1. Who's gonna suck mine dick?
Oh, that was Fun Spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
If
He does
Delirious
this
ever
whole
comes on
bit.
Netflix again,
That was
check it
Zoltan.
out.
There's this whole bit he's talking about foreign people who've been watching his stand-up and they don't understand everything he's saying. If you're walking down the street and some guy shout out to him, Eddie Murphy! I know you, Eddie! The fuck you guy! Hey, Eddie!
the fuck you guys.
Fuck you, Eddie!
Suck my dick, Eddie!
Why don't you suck my dick? I like
you
how he
guys
talks
have
about. I
So
think
many
it's this routine where he
quotable-
talks about going to a Chinese food restaurant, and then they're taking down your order. He's like,
Oh, yeah.
You can never understand what they're saying.
There we go.
549.
Do you want
He
to
said, I wonder if
duck some
Chinese
chopsticks?
people, wonder if Chinese people go into American restaurants and go, I'll have a Big Mac.
Oh man, we are
Didn't South Park do that with the dodgeball? They had the Japanese people making fun of Americans. Like,
We lost 3 viewers right then.
Oh, we're
No,
offending, our,
we gained 1. Never mind.
we're offending our Japanese people.
Uh-oh.
Like Chinese.
All right, Jim, that is your mission this week, is to go and find Eddie Murphy Delirious, watch it, and report back.
I'll write a little essay on it. You know,
Do it, yeah.
just like I would in college.
There'll be a questionnaire.
The gay
You can
police
start your
officer.
thesis. Is Eddie Murphy racist or?
He's everythingist. Pretty much.
You guys happen to see Frizzle Fries in the YouTube chat?
He is, and he said the game we're playing is Ladybug.
Ladybug.
Ah, cool.
Oh.
Does he have it in the cabin? Is he gonna have a game going at the cabin on the Ladybug Cabaret?
So, as a new person, how do you play the game? Do you just go on MAME and play it, or how do you actually register a score on this thing?
However you need to.
Oh shit! You gotta bring it back.
If you got dedicated,
whatever format you can play.
Got it.
It's all in the honor system.
But they,
one is on the Arcade SD.
And part of the honor system is making sure you have your dip switch settings to match, which you can do through MAME or whatever. It'll probably be whatever default it is, 3 lives, whatever bonus life at 10,000 or something like that. Yeah. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
I fucking hate Ladybug.
Which actually, Griffin, the cabinet I got a few months back, that's like your Mighty Bomb Jack or Bomb.
Yeah.
Is it Bomb Jack or Mighty Bomb Jack?
Bum Jack.
Yeah. My cabinet's the same generic wood grain,
Yeah.
Mine was bootleg Ladybug.
Mine was
buddy-
bootleg Ladybug as well.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
It's like Entertainment Sciences or something. It says something like that on the marquee. Weird.
On the back of the cab on mine, it's got a tag. It's like Suzuki Enterprises or something.
Okay.
So have a look for the tag on it.
Is Ladybug in that arcade archive thing?
Probably.
Oh, good question.
I know some are, some aren't. It's hard to tell with that. It's a bit hit and miss.
So that cabinet I have just got it working like a week ago. So
those cabinets are so cheap. Like they don't even have a grounding strap in them. There's like bare bones.
I don't think there's an on-off switch either, is there? You just plug it in and it's boom on.
Yeah.
Which is like a lot of Exidy games too. I think they're like that. They don't have on-off switches.
I had to
I'm
do
like,
that.
yeah,
with
that
my
just seems so
tapper this
sketchy.
week. Actually, the switch in the top of my tapper completely died. I didn't have another one, so I had to
Bypass
basically
it.
bridge it. And so now the on-off button is the wall.
Right. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh well.
Uh,
So good.
Yep. So yeah, speaking of CACs, Carrie, I've been hammering away trying to get games ready myself. So,
Yeah.
Your
you
little
know,
setup you're doing, Gak,
I'm not trying
fucking
to-
amazing.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
thanks.
insane.
I'm working on it, and I actually got running in the background here. I got a 3D printer.
Yeah, we
I
did.
managed,
Oh wow,
managed
nice.
to talk my employer into letting me just kind of like borrow it for an undisclosed amount of time. So
How many
You're
dildos
such a
do you
good.
get out of one spool?
What's that?
How many dildos do you get out of one spool? Of
Well, it depends.
yes.
Are you talking Griffin sized or K or 34K sized? You know.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I'm a virgin,
One.
so
Solid, it's solid or hollow.
They're
Makes a
Kinky
difference.
size, you know, probably a few hundred of them. But I'm actually printing something tonight.
Get the
And,
jelly donut material.
hopefully the next 20 or 30 minutes it'll be done, and I'll show you guys what I made, just like a little mock-up thing. So
after an hour of printing, you get like a thimble this big. Look what I have created! Oh,
if you look really close, you can see the veins on it.
Yeah, you gotta wait till the morning to be able to use it.
no, don't touch it. You'll break it.
Yeah. Oh, I saw that. You posted that, didn't you, Griffin?
Well,
Yeah,
That was freaking hilarious.
dude, that was like what the fuck?
God.
I love the use of the exercise ball.
You guys are talented, man.
Boom!
Oh,
Look at this
Stop the
security
landing.
guard stand next to this guy, like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh, it's a dildo.
More
Security.
cop, more
Security
cop.
cups. Yep.
Does it have like a suction cup on the bottom?
yeah.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
yeah, you
That's
kind of
it.
sliding around when you're.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Huh.
Why is it so small though?
Looked like a dishwasher.
Nice.
I see what you did there.
Is that a toy? I don't get it.
Exactly.
Yeah, so Carrie, I'm not trying to one up you or anything, but it's gonna sound like it. I got like 20 games I'm bringing.
Wow.
And about
No.
How many are you selling?
About 3 or 4 of them aren't finished yet, and I got less than 2 weeks, or about 2 weeks to go.
Yeah. Yeah, I
It'll
was
be all good.
hoping to bring that. I was hoping to bring that damn pole position to possibly sell, but I'm not going to get that monitor done in time. So,
Yeah.
oh well, whatever.
Are you gonna sell all of them, Gak? Like put them all for sale?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
I'll
20
do-
games. Is that what you're saying?
I'll 20 get-
So what's a new hobby that you're gonna take up now, Gag, after you sell all those games? Stamp collecting.
You know, I get too many. I have this, affliction or whatever you want to call it of getting more games than I have space for, and so.
No one in the hobby has that problem. Oh,
Yeah.
you mean the hobby?
But
Yeah,
luckily,
Brad
I'm
never had
able
that
to come to terms with myself and be able to let some go because I want to chase down more games, right?
That's right. I know. It's great. I root you on for every damn pickup you have, Gag. I'm like, oh, what should you get? Because I'm thinking maybe, the trickle down theory, maybe it does work in the arcade
There you
world,
go.
even though it
Right.
doesn't work for our actual economics. So
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh, whatever you get, I have a shot at maybe getting if it's a project. So I totally root you on. And I just have to say,
It's like the
yeah, no,
monitor.
I'm cool with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool with you doubling my number of games by absolutely. One of my favorite memories of my first CAX was like seeing your name on fucking every game. It felt like you had so many games there, walking around the floor, and then seeing you 'cause I know you boogied out early that year, wheeling them out. And I think you recognized me from Brofest because you kind of smiled as you wheeling your games out.
Right.
It's not Gag Attack, it's Hacks Attack.
Yeah, totally. But it was because I met him. I'd met Gak at Brofest, a couple months before, and I'm like, oh my god, I know this guy, and look at that's this game, and that's his game, and that's his game. It's crazy.
And you were there, and you were there.
Yeah, exactly.
So, this
I
will be
liked you best of all.
This will be only my second year where I'm actually, in all the years I've gone, where I'm actually going to stay there Sunday night also.
What?
So I won't be in a big
Oh.
rush to yank all the games out of there.
Oh,
Are
that's
you gonna
usually what
bring?
happens.
Are you gonna bring
No
me
early
Forgotten
yanking.
Worlds?
Yes, I'm gonna bring Forgotten Worlds.
Are you gonna sell
Oh,
Forgotten
nice.
Worlds? Is there gonna be a price on it?
I'm gonna say I don't want to sell it. That's just gonna be my blanket answer right now.
Okay, good.
But
I don't know,
Better
Gak.
not.
Gak, you leaving early last year was like the best
Yeah.
thing ever because we were like, maybe we should too.
I didn't know you strongly
We
encourage.
still ended up getting back at like 1, but
if you're not staying there Sunday night, man, you got to try to cut out early because I've had it where I'm like,
Silly.
I'll start packing up around 6 or 7 o'clock. I'm there till 2 in the morning loading up games. It just because you're waiting in line behind other trucks. So
Yeah.
that's one thing I think is always going to be an issue there. But
yeah,
Rubber
either
is-
leave early or sell all your games.
yeah.
It's your problem now.
And for me, it's a numbers game because it's very convenient to sell games there. Of course,
Yeah.
I don't have to have people walking through my garage and looking at all my stuff. But it's like I want to sell. I honestly want to get rid of maybe 2 or 3 games, but I probably have to put 5 or 6 up for sale, and hope that 2 or 3 of those will actually sell. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to say like, no, you can't have it if somebody offers me my asking price. I guess I don't know.
So what are you selling?
Yeah. Forgotten
What?
Worlds for $7,000.
That is such a fuck you price. I love it.
Hey, but somebody might have like, oh my god, I haven't seen this in forever.
Yeah.
I just happen to have $7,000 in my pocket.
God damn it!
All right, I'll sell mine for $7,000.
Right?
Mhm.
We just sell it for $3,000.
So what? So Gak, the audience is asking, what are you going to be selling it? What
Yeah.
are you intending on selling at CAX?
Right.
Well,
For
Here's a
sale
chance
list.
for a little plug.
I'm trying to think now exactly. My the
Gals
ladybug I just talked about, the bootleg one. That's one of
Oh,
them.
that's perfect. People will have a chance to play it this week in the tournament,
Yeah.
and then when they fall in love with Ladybug.
There you go.
I was actually freakishly good at that
sent,
game, and I was like,
Buy Ladybug.
I loved
You
it on
can get your
ColecoVision.
second game
That was
for
fun.
70% off.
that my friend Chris, who helped me get it running, because I don't know how to fix shit.
you just have good friends.
Yeah. So he's like, this is like kind of a rare cabinet, and I'm like, but it's a beautiful monitor though. It's like burn free. It's like really crisp and bright. So I'm like, I almost want to like swap the
You're like
monitor.
talking porn to Carrie right now.
No, no, right.
Monitor porn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My monitor OCD is different than your monitor OCD.
Off the top of my head right now, it's the Ladybug. I have Tutankhamun.
I'm sorry, what is it?
Oh, shit, one of those popped
Oh,
up.
Tutankhamun. Sorry, I heard
too.
Ting Tong, and I'm like, that can't be right. Okay.
And,
Yeah,
yeah.
you beat me.
Probably my baby
It hurts.
Pac-Man. I really am on the line with all the others, but I'm gonna put others up. I've got a Smash TV Total Carnage that just got all dialed in. But I don't know.
that's right.
I'm gonna put like a stupid price on it. So if
The
somebody's
25
willing to pay
or
that, I'll let it go. What's that?
25 or 19?
25
On
inch.
the- yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna have
Around.
the switcher for that one, or
Bigger.
just have one board in it?
Yeah, it's got the Mike's Arcade switcher in it, 2-in-1 switcher.
I mean, are you gonna
which
do
actually,
that for CAX?
yeah, it's all set up, ready to go right now.
So
I
how
got
will
one
people
of the-
know that there's a switcher in there? You can have a little
Yeah.
sign or something.
Yeah. So I
It's like a
actually,
galloping ghost.
so it's got right.
Marquee.
That was actually
It's
really
2
hard.
games in one. That's why
Yeah,
it's
three.
twice the price.
Yeah,
We have 3,000 games.
that was really hard to set up actually.
Oh,
And
that's right.
I got to give credit to Jeff C. because he actually did that on his Smash
Yes, he did.
TV. Because running it through the Mike's Arcade JAMA, the 2-in-1, which is an awesome switcher, and it's expensive by the way. There's like 2 traces
Yes,
that are
it is.
missing in the switcher, and that has to do with and you need those because you basically have one joystick is moving and then the other joystick's shooting, so you're basically shooting 8 directions and moving 8 directions, right? So it needs those extra traces to do that. So you got to do some wire And then the Total Carnage has a bomb button. I don't know if you guys knew that. So you actually use the player 1 and player 2 start buttons to do the bomb.
Yep.
And the Mike's Arcade by default if you press and hold player 1 and 2, it switches teams. So you can potentially have someone playing Total Carnage and both players are hitting the bomb at once, and then it switches teams on. Yeah. So you gotta do the alternate switching method, which goes to a button. So I have the one of those easy coin up buttons, little quarter button push. So that's how it switches games. So, but it's pretty dialed now. So I don't want to sell it, but I need to sell a few games. So I don't know. Yeah.
It's on a big cap.
The only reason you sell games is so you have space so you can go hunting for games.
I know. Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
But what is this shit like sell one, buy two?
Your choice, all the fun goes away if you can't go hunting games. I mean,
there is fun in that, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. No.
So and Colony 7, which when I got the Ladybug cabinet, I got the Colony 7 at the same time, and I actually know Kalen was asking about it, so I need to reach out to him and see if he's interested in either trading or buying it, because I know he's pretty much got all the potatoes, like every tato.
Joel, did you see that Afterburner on Craigslist for $200?
No, I'm just
You're trying to avoid watching Craigslist.
I'm not looking at Craigslist. I'm going through a little bit of I was talking about it on the channel the other day. I'm going through my bi-yearly lull, where I just for a couple of months I seem to just lose complete interest in the entire hobby. So I'm just kind of going.
You go hardcore for a few months and then you go cold.
Yeah. I'm playing a bit of pinball now and again, but I haven't been out to the shed and I haven't really worked on stuff, and so it's all good. I think everyone does kind of goes through it.
I thought that was a good price for an Afterburner, but I just don't have the room. But I just thought if I did, I'd probably pick it up.
Behind you.
I think the key thing to
your lulls are gonna go there.
2 pins.
Yeah. So
one,
what the fuck?
actually.
Yeah. So when does that arrive in, Mock?
Tron's supposed to arrive either tomorrow, which it probably won't, or Thursday.
Damn.
They usually call you the day prior to set it up. So
unlike UPS.
Right.
You know what sucks is I keep checking the tracking and it still says the same location, so it worries me.
Yeah, well, they just don't update the tracking very well. I mean, they'll just call you and say, "Hey, it's here at the warehouse."
So they're super organized.
Not really.
We tried dropping off, but we decided not to call you or leave a note.
I'm really worried that the guy packed 2 separate boxes with it. I'm hoping that it's not going to be, here's your pin. I don't know what 2 boxes you're talking about.
Here's that dildo you ordered.
Here's a box of and 6 balls.
Because one of the boxes has the legs and the other one has a topper and the keys. So I am fucked if those boxes don't arrive. I'll be pissed. So
pissed.
I'll be pissed.
Fucking pissed.
So,
Samson.
hopefully by the show next time, I will have it hopefully up and running. So we'll see.
Yeah, we don't want it to catch on fire or arc out the sides
or get busted apart like the thing you sent, Andrew.
Right.
Yep.
Or a twisted
I'll never ship anything again.
Legs.
Yeah, mine wasn't even shipped with that much protection. I don't think. Just
but that's different though. You're talking freight. They don't roll that shit upstairs.
They would try if you let them.
So Jim.
There's glass. Well, that's okay.
You just fucking kicked it out of the port. It's like bam.
So Jim and Andrew, I missed the first part of your guys' conversation. You guys want to share that?
Packaging.
Like what happened?
How do we sum this up, Andrew? UPS fucked up.
UPS fucked up. Yeah.
At what? Okay, Jim. What did you send?
I sent Andrew my second Megatouch.
Oh, the Megatouch. Okay.
Yep.
And then it caught on fire.
and then it caught on fire.
Oh.
I used to work in a shipping and receiving for a computer company, and anytime we got anything from UPS, I mean, like, okay, you know, the United States Postal Service, everything was pretty much fine. FedEx, everything was pretty much fine. But UPS, it was always fucked, always. And we used to have a joke that anything you got from UPS, they rounded the corners for free for you.
No.
That's because they had Jim Kennedy working for him, right?
we watched a guy pull up his truck once, and he was taking the packages and just throwing them from his truck to our dock, just hucking them like this. It's like, we have the computer parts and shit in there. Right? What are you doing? There's hard drives and shit in there.
Gak, I went to FedEx first, and then I went to UPS. I had them both quote what it would cost for them to pack it and ship it. So not me packing, because I was
that
paranoid.
Way they have to handle the insurance.
That means they have, it's all on them. They can't refute anything.
You put like $1,000 value on it, right?
I went 600,
Okay.
which I could have probably went more, but I didn't know what retail prices were going. I mean, that to me, that was a fair price out, and so I went to FedEx first. They wanted to charge me to pack and ship it $280.
Oh.
Then I went to UPS and they wanted to charge me $180. So I'm like, all right, do it, UPS. You have a guarantee that if you pack it, you know, whatever. So all right, we'll do it. They packed it up. They sent it out. Andrew was supposed to get it on Monday, like the 3rd, right before the 4th. Yeah. Out for delivery. It said out for delivery at like 5 in the morning. He never got it. And Andrew took the day off because it was gonna show up then. He had to sign for it. I did signature confirmation.
Yep.
And it didn't show up. So fuck, that sucks. Then it showed up on Wednesday.
Yep.
Andrew pulls out, well, the packaging wasn't, it was a little subpar in some areas.
Well, yeah, so like the story goes, like so the dude, when he shows up at the house, we told this story, but like whatever. So
we're telling it again.
Story. I know. All right. So the dude shows up. My dogs were excited to see the front door open, so they decided to go for a run. And I have a quiet street, but they took off, and so the dude had not. It was outside of the truck at that point. It was a big box on the ground, so I didn't see him actually unload it. But so I shut the door and I went after my dogs to go get them down the street, and he dollies it up to the sidewalk right in front of my front porch. And as I'm like herding my dogs in and like trying to get them excited about going inside, I watch him take it off the dolly. Why the fuck he did it in the first place, I don't know. But like, it just UPS handling, I guess. And then he takes it and he picks it up off, rather than dollying it the last 2 fucking steps onto the porch, which is like easy. Wide as fuck. He's got plenty of room. The stairway is wide. He picks it up off the dolly, rolls it onto its side on the first step, rolls it onto its top on the next step, picks it up, and then rolls it onto its side onto the porch, and then dumps it back.
Meanwhile, this package is clearly marked big, huge, like fragile giant stickers.
Yeah,
this side up.
This side up. And why he decided to take it up the dolly 2 steps away from victory, I don't fucking know. But so he rolls it onto its top and rolls it onto its side and rolls onto its bottom and then pushes it over onto its bottom on my porch.
Jim, what's like, that fuck you sound effect?
Pretty much, yeah. And it's like by that point, like I get up,
no, I'm too pissed off to even get there.
I get up to the door and open up the door, and I heard my dogs inside. Like, all right, come on, guys, go inside. I sign for it, and the box basically looks fine. So then I put it inside, and then I go back to work because it was like 10:30 in the morning. And I was like, Jim, hey, package arrived. When lunchtime hits, I'll, working from home. So
I know, and I'm like, oh, suspense, please, work.
I get a break
because at this point, all right. So Carrie was here over the 4th, and yeah, we're retelling the story. But to our 4 viewers that are listening. So
We love you.
Carrie's saying we're sitting on my couch, and Andrew's like, I got it, whatever. I turned to Carrie because I was already pissed. This is Monday. This is Monday before Andrew got it. I was out for deliveries, like it never showed up. I turned to Carrie.
Never showed up.
If it shows up on Wednesday broken, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. I literally said that to her. I was ranting actually before that in the kitchen because it didn't show up. So
nice guy.
So and that's exactly. So anyways, continue, Andrew.
Yeah. So well, it sat downstairs. I was like all excited, but I had to get back to work. So then I was like, all right, Jim, I'll open it up and plug it in when I get a lunch break. But give me an hour and a half. And
did you already tell everybody what it was?
So this is the Mega Touch.
Mega Touch.
Yep. So so lunchtime hits, and I go and I unpack the thing, and the first thing I notice is it's super well packed on top, but it's packed for shit on the bottom. It's got this yeah, thanks. We don't need to hear it. It's cool to see it, but we don't need to see it, hear it.
Yeah.
So it's got this 1.5 inch foam all around it, and I'm pulling this thing out. It's wow, this thing's packed in here, great. And then I get down to the bottom and pull the thing out, and it's sitting on 1.5 inches of foam on the bottom. It's the one part you want to protect.
Where all the weight is, that's the pedestal. That's
if they pay attention to the arrows this side up and they drop it that side, that's the part that's going to get all the damage.
The bottom is where the power supply and the monitor are mounted to.
Yeah. So lunchtime hits. I open it up, pull the pack material out, set it up on my dining room table where it still fucking sits, and then plug it in, and then I hear the bill validator kind of wee. I'm all right, so it came to life. And then I went in the kitchen to check on my lunch that I was warming up, and then I walked back into my dining room, and fucking sparks are shooting out the sides of both.
Damn it. Andrew sends me a message. I'm at work. I'm at my desk. And he's like, dude, period. It caught on fire. And I respond, I'm sitting there. I'm looking at my fucking phone. I'm sitting there. I'm like, please tell me you're kidding. He responds, I'm not. I'm like, I was like, I just wanted to just leave right then and beat up something. I don't know what. But I was so pissed. So mad. Unbelievable.
So I walked away from the thing like, it needs a minute for the monitor to warm up. And I had taken the keys because the keys were conveniently placed on top in a little baggie. So I'd open up the sides just to make sure everything was actually kind of cool before I plugged it in. And everything looked fine. But yeah, it's plugged it in, heard the noise,
one switch, yep.
And I was like, all right. So I went inside, checked on whatever was heating up in the microwave, and then walked back. My whole fucking house reeked. It was the worst. You guys know that smell. It's the worst.
Yeah. I mean, with that, in my head, I can hear exactly when you flip the switch on the back. Yeah. You normally first hear, just like a computer monitor, you hear the doom, and then you hear the bill validator, and then you hear the post beep.
Yeah,
and
we did not do the power on self test, so we got no post beep at all. It just. I heard the bill validator, and then a minute later, it was shooting fire out the sides.
It's 4th of July edition.
Yeah, it was. It was the 5th of July, so it was one fucking day late. Yes.
And $1 short.
Yeah.
God damn though. So
now we're in a big.
So now we're dealing with the claim process and this was last. So that same day I go to the UPS store. Yep, I go into that same day. I went to the UPS store. The owner was there. And the guy that helped me originally, that to my impressions, they're great. They talk to me, they help me out very well. But the UPS store and UPS are two separate entities. So,
it's like McDonald's Corp versus your local McDonald's, which is owned by a franchise.
Right.
McDowell's.
Yeah, McDonald's.
Yeah. So I go in there and the owner's there. He starts writing everything up. He copies my receipt. He files. He's like, all right, Andrew, the receiver. So I gave him all your contact info. Mm-hmm. He'll probably get a call tomorrow morning because they're usually pretty quick about this. Well, I call Andrew. We had a half an hour conversation. I'm like, here's the deal. This is what's going on. I was so pissed. We were kind of venting. It was let's hug it out type of thing. Okay, so the next day, Andrew never gets a call from UPS. Nothing. They're supposed to call him to schedule a time to come out to inspect the item, and then they deem whether like the packaging was,
shitty.
Shitty. Yeah.
Or
Or
like an inch and a half of foam for something that weighs like fucking 70
pounds. Yep.
Yeah,
70,
it was 70 pounds in total, so I'm giving it 10 pounds for the packaging, which is generous. But so something that weighs 60 pounds, they put that much fucking packing in the bottom of the box.
No, the Megatouch by itself is 70 because I weighed it and they weighed it on the scale. So yeah, there you go. And so they have to deem like what the problem is. Chances are it'll go back to the UPS store because they packed it. And then they'll be in charge of reimbursing me. The owner told me straight out, he's like, you're going to get reimbursed one way or another, whether it's UPS or us. But you'll get your money back because it's obviously broken so which is what I wanted to hear. But so
you guys happen to have a picture of the broken thing? I mean,
the problem is that it's all
nothing
internal.
to look at. Yeah.
Oh,
so
it
looks like a Megatouch, but like you didn't see the.
It'd be like if
fire
Dell
shooting
sent
out
you a
the sides.
computer. It'd be like if Dell sent you a computer, and because of the shipping, the computer didn't work.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay, Andrew, grab that thing.
All right,
Plug it in. Let's see it.
Right?
Let's see the fucking sparks.
Let me get the extension cord and plug it into my neighbor's house.
July.
Maybe if you roll it back the other way.
Yeah, right. All right, I'll put it on its top and then plug it in.
Roll it backwards the way he rolled it.
So not only did the UPS fuck up on the packing on the UPS store, but they fucked up. They didn't. Andrew up until today. So they're supposed to call him last Thursday. They didn't call him Friday. They didn't call him Monday. They didn't call him until like late today. And this is after me on Twitter going after them. And then today I went to the UPS store. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like no one's got a call yet. And so it turns out that this is what the UPS store told me when they got on the phone with UPS. They're like, oh shit. Okay, so they put it listed as a transportation inspection, which means they're just going to come by without calling Andrew, without leaving a fucking even a note.
Just show up like 10:30 on a week.
Because you don't have a life, you don't have a job, and you're just going to leave that package out on your doorstep for a week.
Right.
To pick up this package and ship it all the way back here and then do the inspection. I'm like, no, this is bullshit. And so they changed it. They're like, yeah, that's weird. So, that just what you want to hear. Oh, that's weird. It's like going to the doctor and be like, I've never seen that before.
We need to talk.
Well, that doesn't look right.
You shouldn't even be alive.
I'm pretty sure you shouldn't have two of those.
Yeah. Good God. Yeah. So they change it to an on-site inspection. And so, which means they said, okay, I got off the phone with them. They're calling Andrew tomorrow. They're going to do an on-site inspection or schedule an on-site inspection. So they're going to show up, look at the package, and deem what the problem was. And then I talked to Andrew. This is just like before the show. He's like, oh, by the way, I did get a call today at the very end of the day, and they want me to take. They want me to take and that was literally like 5 minutes after I left the UPS store. And they're gonna they want you to take pictures of it.
Yeah, so they give me very specific instructions. They want pictures of the box from this angle, and the thing in the box, and like basically pictures of everything. So they give me some instructions about how to take the pictures and then how to send them to them.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I don't know. Maybe they'll come by. Maybe I'm going to take the pictures tomorrow. So we'll send the pictures per their request. If they want to come by and see it, they can come by and see it. I'll figure out how to take the time off of work again. It's like the third day in a row. And I have to figure out.
Yeah, you come up with excuses like the cable guy's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I told all my colleagues, and they know like our work schedule, like you guys know, but like my work schedule is fucking insane right now. So like taking
Sucks
time to
balls.
work
Bad
from
timing.
home
Yeah.
is really hard. So
My toilet's flooded.
yeah,
Yeah.
for the third time.
Hey, Jim, you know what'd be a good soundbite is from the Blues Brothers where he has all the excuses why he couldn't make it to the altar to Carrie Fisher.
I'm sorry. I was looking at the YouTube chat.
I swear to
and
God, it
Neil-
wasn't my fault.
He has like
Neil
10
in
excuses.
YouTube says Jim had to leave to beat up some random UPS guy. I'm like, it feels so good.
Dude,
Oh
and
my
I-
God.
And I'm all worried that the guy they're going to send out is the driver. And I got to tell him, dude, you fucking rolled this thing onto its top. Up my fucking stairs, dude.
Yeah. I know.
And you're surprised
right?
it broke? That
And
was the
my-
shit you
my
did in
fear-
front of
my
me.
fear is like,
What happened behind the scenes?
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
I know they're gonna have to reimburse me, but I don't. But my fear is that to get there, they're gonna be like, "Well, I don't see any damage to the box,"
Right.
and it's like, "You fuckers! This thing was fucking smoking." You're telling, like that's a thing because it's big internal damage.
Yeah.
It's
based on their handling.
You
Yeah.
might have to prove too how much you paid for it too, because I had to file a claim. It was with.
Oh no, I do have proof. Actually,
good.
I have five websites that sell retail of these, and it's between $300 and like $800 more than what I claimed it.
So
No, but-
nine.
you need your
to-
receipt.
9.
But
You're
my
gonna need your
receipt,
receipt,
that's
though.
not a receipt though. That's a bid auction. There's no receipt.
Oh, okay,
So
gotcha.
this is so it's like almost like an antique. So it's a replacement value
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
on what they
the
broke.
thing I was shipping might have been different story. So
The
yeah.
guy at the store told me that they frown upon eBay auction listings, but if I can give them like for sales or stuff that's current, and so I go and actually Game Exchange right by Andrew, Jester Amusements, which is a very reputable Mega Touch seller, and like I found like 3 other sites, and they're all retail. And they range between like $900 and I saw all the way up to like $2,300. So I'm like, damn, I should have claimed this for like.
We should have been
$1,000.
doing it. Yeah. So I mean, who
But,
knows?
you know,
I mean,
I was
like, if
trying
they
to be
do it
fair.
right, they should look at those prices and be like, all right, you insured it for this,
They're
but
not. I don't think they're going to do that.
They're
I
not
think
gonna-
they're
yeah,
gonna-
they're not gonna
we'll
do
give you-
that,
We'll
yeah.
give you the max that you insured it for,
Right.
in the best case.
they may pull that, but you never know. Sometimes big corporations do pull the stuff where it's like, you know what, you're right. Holy shit.
On
We
this
owe you
last
for
tweet,
replacement value stuff.
but and I know I told people this before the show, but I'm really not on Twitter. The only people I follow on Twitter is UPS, USPS, and my cable company, because I found out that their customer service is usually best if you bitch and moan on Twitter, because everyone sees that
Publicly
shit.
shame them, right?
Yeah. So I've been going back and forth with them on Twitter, and I got the last message today that I sent them.
Your tweet is very important to us.
Please stand
Okay.
by.
We have unusually
So-
high tweet
so-
volume.
I'm going
Yes.
back and forth with them. I'm going back and forth with them. This is yesterday, and they're like, okay, if he's not contacted today, this is yesterday. If he's not contacted today, reach back to our team, and we'll contact the local center and make sure that he's contacted about this. I'm like, okay, thank you, I appreciate it. At this point, I'm still being polite, and then I'm like,
That was Monday. That was yesterday.
That was yesterday. And I'm like, I was just informed by the receiver that he didn't get a call today. Any update on this? I really would like to get this moving. I'm sorry to hear that he's not he hasn't been contacted. The receiver should have been contacted today. We'll need to contact the local center about this. Can I confirm Andrew's phone number is blah, blah, blah? And I'm like, yeah, that's right. And I can be contacted at blah, blah, blah. And then at this point, I'm pissed. I'm like, do whatever needs to be done, but this needs to be taken care of right away. Waiting nearly a week for a damage claim is unacceptable, especially since it was packed and shipped by you guys. I was told when I filed my claim that UPS generally contacts the shipper the next day, which isn't the case here. It's nothing personal, and I don't hold you personally responsible, but my patience is running out.
This needs to be rectified as soon as possible.
Yeah. Rectify. Yeah. And then they respond, oh, thanks for that information. I contacted the local center to contact the receiver. I'm sorry for the frustration this has been causing you, blah, blah, blah. And then I respond, so can I expect that he'll get a call today? Like, yes, he'll either get a call from us and or have a driver go out to do the inspection. I'm like, okay, I'll let him know. And then time went on, and I assumed that Andrew hadn't been.
We talked, yeah.
Yeah, and then I sent them a really dirty message. I put on there. Then I didn't even direct message them. I just posted, I just tweeted them and regular UPS, so there's UPS help, then there's UPS. And I put, still in all caps, no response from UPS about the damaged package that was reported nearly a week ago. Unbelievable. What a nightmare. Ugh. And so I've been a little quiet since then, but yeah.
So here's the worst part, for me on this side of it, because Jim's basically out the money. So Jim's waiting for the money back on something that's sitting on my fucking dining room table that's broke. Pain in the ass for me to keep this thing in here, the packing material. But the thing is that you guys screen your calls, right?
Yeah. If I don't recognize the number, I don't.
Everybody screens their calls.
Nope.
Nobody fucking answers.
I do not. Nope. I do not screen my calls.
Well,
everybody but me.
You're dumb.
No, actually, no, because I've been screwed over when people have. I remember being locked in my balcony and having somebody who was helping me call. And it's like, oh no, screening call. I'm not going to bother answering that one. Like, help! I'm locked. Yeah, no.
My philosophy is, if it's important, they'll leave a voicemail.
Right, that's it.
Right.
That's exactly it. I will respond to voicemails very quickly, but if I don't recognize your number, I'm not picking up the fucking phone.
There are too many damn credit card scams out there.
Too many, right? So it turns out, I'm waiting for this call from UPS, right? So I'm answering my phone on all these fucking calls, all these numbers I don't recognize. So now I have a roof inspection scheduled for Saturday. Because I answer the phone, oh yeah, well we're scheduling roof inspections in your area because we just got hail and all this stuff. So and I've got 2 credit card things. Apparently I'm going for debt reduction. For all these fucking calls, I normally let them go to voicemail. They never talk to me. Mm-hmm. So thanks a bunch, UPS.
Are you going to be getting $1 million from Bangladesh?
Yeah.
Hey, we have all these funds with
those
Western
calls.
Union.
Right. No. So it's a pain in the ass. I do actually have.
You don't want to talk to anyone.
No.
I've started recognizing numbers. I'm like, oh shit, this is the Minnesota Orchestra. No, I'm not going to donate.
I always get the ones where you've won a trip. No, you just won a trip.
Yes.
Yeah.
A cruise. You've been selected for the cruise.
Yeah.
God, I had a girlfriend get caught by that scam.
You just been accepted for a win a trip.
Oh my God.
But you have to sit through our seminar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Damn
timeshare.
it, Publishers Clearinghouse. I never even signed up. No.
So I've heard all the fucking phone scams. The new ones are have you guys got the robocalls where it's oh hi, it's Lisa from so and so and blah blah blah.
Yeah, I get that one.
It starts out with hello.
It sounds like someone who's actually there, but it's not.
No, they start out with hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I dropped my headset.
3-second
that one
delay.
too? Oh my God.
End call. 3
So
second
we've all
delay.
got that one where she pretends to drop her headset. Hello, hi. Oh, hi there.
But it works though, because people actually fucking answer and listen to that shit.
You want to know Ron Jeremy's secrets to a larger penis? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that's my spam email. Never mind. And damn, do I? No, what? No. I need a beer. Well, look at these are some good screenshots, Gak and Mock on fucking Slack.
Getting some candid shots of you guys while drinking a beer, right?
Oh, Jesus.
My 2X beer.
Carrie, I'm happy about mine because my eyes are wide open. You took screenshots of Andrew and Carrie where their eyes are like half open, just.
Oh, nice. I'll have to look for those. Lovely.
I just posted.
Carrie's being a good girl and not drinking.
Only our group.
Yep, I'm actually gonna have to start work pretty soon.
Yeah, and actually, speaking of work, I gotta go. I'm like almost a half hour over. So,
Well, Andrew, you have to tell me if the pictures or
Bye,
the,
Andrew.
or a call like
Yeah.
what.
I'll do pictures tomorrow, and if I get a call, I'll let you guys know.
Real quick, talk about the upcoming Denver event.
Yeah, so Denver,
yeah.
18th to 19th, we're doing an event here in Denver. It's gonna be awesome, crazy time for
Super happy fun time.
super happy fun time.
Just show up. You'll have fun.
We promise you're gonna have a good time.
Crazy happy time.
Do we have a website that people can go to check out details?
So, well, it's on Clav right now, but the email to register is 34k at natt@34k.net.
Nice. Fuck you at UPS.
natt.com.
Right? Yeah.
And the registered number has gone up substantially since the last time we talked about it.
Really?
By 30%.
Like,
wow.
How many people is that?
No.
How many?
It went from 9 to 12, I think, or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
We're at 12
Is that including us?
Yeah.
Wow! So 3 people.
Joel hasn't bothered to send me an email. There's other people who have not sent me an email.
Well, Joel's
And all
going
the
because he's
logos
bought
out
his
there,
plane
too.
ticket, so he's
I
going.
know, but that cocksucker needs to send me an email.
No, he's like out of the hobby right now. He even admitted it.
All right. So yeah, we'll have a great time here in Denver. Show you guys a couple arcades. We'll hang out.
It's just over a month away. It's like 4.5, 5 weeks from now.
Oh, I can't wait.
August 18th and 19th.
I better not get a flu.
We are five very short weeks away.
Woohoo!
Oh boy, nice.
Holy shit!
Where is everybody staying for when they're going out there? Like, is there a hotel or
parking
Carrie
lot?
listed a. Carrie, go ahead.
They're in my garage.
Street.
She gave some links to places.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh, yeah.
I'll check that out. Is it on the
Yeah, I
thread?
think it was.
And Leo,
Yeah,
if you need more beyond that, let me know, because we can help out with other accommodations.
I think me Ryerson might have booked. I got to check with him because I'm actually staying out till I'm staying an extra couple of days. I won't be leaving till Wednesday. So I already did that part of it. So yeah,
awesome,
nice.
When's Nate planning on leaving?
He's driving, so I think he's going to drive on Thursday. Yeah, we're both getting there Thursday. So
sweet,
awesome.
There you go. And Leo, okay, I have your phone number, right?
So what was that?
Leo, I have your phone.
Yeah, at the end there, the dog.
Yeah.
Nice, Mark.
If you don't, it's I just posted it on the chat.
Well, I see your number.
All right, we're gonna post that in the YouTube chat.
Yeah.
Here we go. Copy.
Go right
paste.
ahead.
For a good time.
For a good time.
For a good time, absolutely.
Treehouse
Low
folders.
standards, yeah, exactly. Low standards in beer, absolutely.
Bonus. Yeah.
I see Crafty's not on that list. Is he going?
Let's see exactly. So Crafty will be here. So there's people who are concerned that they don't want to pre-register because they're not going to be there for both days. But the thing is, don't. If you're local and you're going to show up for a day, let me make sure you got a badge. Let me make sure you're registered in. So let us know. So
we got to know how many dueling dongles we got to buy. Or whatever.
I know that's dueling banjos.
What was that thing that Buffett had? Dueling wongs or dongles or the giant inflatable penises?
Yeah, no
Velcro things. Right.
Oh, he
What
needs
was that called?
Penises.
It's called dueling something.
Leo, is your mobile iPhone by chance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
So
there it is.
Yeah, that's Brofest or Brofest. Jesus Christ. I'm going to bed. I'm so fucking tired.
All right, go to sleep.
All right.
We'll talk to you in the morning.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love you.
Looking forward to it.
Toodaloo.
Later,
Au
Andrew.
revoir.
Later,
Auf
Andrew.
Wiedersehen. Ciao. Ding dong day.
Later, Andrew.
Get some sleep for that 11-hour day you have tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's fucked. I hate 11-hour day. That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, I'm
When
gonna grab my
we have
computer.
proposals at my work, we have 11-hour days. And we got to work weekends and shit. It's hell. Ugh. So I know it's bad.
Yeah.
What do you do, Mark? You might have told me before, but I actually forget.
I'll tell you more details off air.
Got it.
I'll just let you know I'm a multimedia designer.
Oh.
He is a male prostitute.
11 hours a day. Damn, you got
Just
some
a
stamina.
gigolo and everywhere
CEO of FarmersOnly.com.
I want to work for Mission because they have 9.25% in alcohol.
And they have the nice size cans.
These things fuck you up. Now I know why no Gak drinks them.
You just 9.25 alcohol.
God, it packs a punch, man.
Well, and a can is really like almost 3 servings.
Oh
Right.
my God! Well, how many ounces?
32 ounces?
This says a
32?
quart.
Hey, Mock,
Is that 32 ounces?
we not
32
we
ounces.
are Devo D.
No, we're getting
Yeah.
there. We'll see how long the show lasts.
Oh, after it
so-
leaves, our fucking viewership just fucking tanks.
Wow. Andrew brings the ratings. What can I say?
Yeah, that's right.
Absolutely.
Just
The
shut
band's
that
not
early.
here, I'm leaving. Yeah, I'm
You
looking
showed
forward
the
to
calf
Denver,
early.
though. That's going to be a lot of fun. Even if we don't have a huge group, if
Yeah.
it's just even just our group, it's going to be fun. You know?
Yeah,
I'm sad I can't
we'll make it fun no matter what.
What's that?
Yeah.
Orange?
Yeah.
I'm sad I can't make
You'll be
it.
there in spirit.
Oh, you're not making
You'll be
it?
there in spirit.
Oh, you can't make it, Orange?
No.
Oh,
Phooey!
I know.
I mean, there might be a last minute me being able to hop in a car and drive down there, but
Yeah.
Wait, who's going to be the sober person then, too? Because I have a
I know,
feeling
right?
We're going to get it's going to be some trouble.
Yeah, we need a sober person to keep us in check.
We're gonna become well known with the Uber group there.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
so looking forward to Grinkers, though. Holy shit.
And that
Yeah.
too. That's my second favorite. Our first favorite, actually.
Yeah,
but
Yeah.
that's going to be awesome.
I look forward to that.
And I gotta
every year.
say, my I posted in the thread, like, hey, anybody else who would be interested in sponsoring? I've had several people contact me actually.
Really?
Have you? Oh,
That
that's
was
great.
effective.
Nice.
Was never too long
there's-
over one of them?
Yeah, exactly.
I know. Did they ever respond to you, Brad? Didn't
No,
you
they never
contact
did.
them?
Not even like a generic letter saying
Nope.
thanks but no thanks?
Nothing.
I tried several last year too, Orange Whip, like corporate stuff with the
Yeah.
the 3 events we did, and it was just like it would take 2 or 3 months, and then it would just be a generic email I'd get.
I'm sure if I
Like,
got
oh,
on the
sorry.
phone, if you got on the phone and called them, maybe.
Yeah. And that's how I got. It wasn't like it was a big deal, but that's how I got the whoever that was in Idaho, the beer company,
Grand Teton, right?
Grand Teton. Yeah, that I
Whoever they are, our beloved sponsor.
right.
Absolutely.
And it was like I met a rep at the local tap room here. It was like they were doing flights for them that night, and I'm like, hey, I got this event I'm involved in coming up, blah blah blah. And so he got me in touch with the rep for Idaho, and then I called the guy, and yeah, that's what it took, Orange. I had to talk to the guy over the phone.
Yeah.
And I tried to get more, but they were like, well, this is what we can do. I'm like, okay, we'll take what we can get.
I mean, they probably get like 1,000 people contacting them via email a
Yeah.
month, so they just ignore them all.
Right.
Unless they they probably don't even look at them. They probably have some sort of automated thing that goes through and
Yes.
checks for keywords for
And that's
corporations
what
or
happened.
something.
I tried ThinkGeek last year.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that would be nice. Yeah.
Yeah. And I would think like this would be perfect, right up the alley. They can market towards those guys.
Mhm.
Well, they
And,
had like a couple arcade-related things on their site, anyways.
Yeah. And it took like a month or two, and it was just a generic email saying, oh, we really appreciate your contacting us. Our budget is used up for the year. Blah blah blah.
Thanks but no thanks.
Yeah.
This is actually a ThinkGeek mug right here.
There you go.
You know what?
Burn
The
it. They
the
didn't
thing is,
sponsor us.
all they would have to do is give us.
Yeah.
They just give us a bunch of the shit that's like they're about to pitch away, anyways. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Right.
they have all the clearance shit that they just
Yeah.
try to
Another
get.
one I
rid of.
tried was, because I know some guys in the BMX industry still somewhat, and so like Vans shoes. I was like, you know what, dude? There's like a lot of people like us. We used to BMX or skate, we like wearing Vans, a lot of us, like maybe we could get like a pair of shoes or something, But again, same deal, just kind of a generic. I dropped a couple names, like I knew, like I know the team manager, the BMX guys. I should have contacted him directly, though. I think
you probably would have been better off just going to like a store, like Foot Locker or whatever, in the mall in Idaho.
Sponsor us. We'll put your dick in my wheel spoke.
I mean, but you do a great job with the sponsors. I remember the BroFest 2016. You had a bunch of stuff from like local, like thrift, not thrift stores, but like comic book stores. Yeah, no, and comic book stores too. Like you had the, you had like a drone too thing. You had a bunch of cool stuff. So,
the Hobby
Town. Thank you. Yeah, I couldn't think of the name.
That's Mano Man. Yeah.
Yeah, Mano Man. Yeah.
I love Mano Man.
I love that story. He needs to get back on the show too.
I love that story. Yeah. He's been on forever.
Yeah.
You see, he finally like posted.
He's too busy working out and getting in shape and shit.
It's like it's been forever since he posted.
He doesn't want to break any more treadmills, apparently. I don't know.
That was pretty
I thought
funny.
that was something to be proud of.
He did not breaking treadmills. Never fucking step foot on one.
Well, it beats the potato diet. Oh.
Ow. Did you guys ever happen to check out the music video, the Pac-Man one that I did? Did you guys watch it?
Yeah. Several times.
Good editing.
And then I told my kid, I was like, "Oh, that's my friend Mock," and he's like, "Oh, I like his pumpkins."
Oh.
Pumpkins you got there.
He loves the pumpkin videos.
Oh, that's cool.
What's your channel on YouTube, Mark?
It's just YouTube/Mock.
Oh, yeah, it's right on the.
Yeah, look at his lower thirds.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Mock the Magician.
Gax is youtube.com/I like beer and games.
There you go.
I like boobs and games.
Jack, if you're looking for a channel, there's a channel name right there.
Actually, I'm not. I'm sort of working on something.
No, I knew you were, but you had said
I like
something
that.
before.
Your lower third blends into your shirt.
Right? Yeah. It's like camouflage, except for my hands disappear, right?
What? Censor right over your nipples.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll see you at CAX. That's good.
So are we still stuck at 69 for Grinkfest, or is there more than that?
What was that?
Are we still stuck at 69 for
dudes?
Well, one more was added today. Kaylin sent me a private message saying I'll be there. So.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yay!
He was debating on going or not.
What, really? Yeah. I figured he would have been a shoe-in for going. Yeah.
Did you talk about the closing of 2084? That was pretty.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Yeah. I hope the best for him. I just imagine he can't not continue doing something. I bet he does something on his own. That's just
he needs a space for all those games. Otherwise, he's gonna have to sell them.
Yeah, well, that's not all his though. I mean, those are like split up between like 3 or 4 people, so or more. But he'll probably do something just with like one other person, maybe. Just like maybe little.
Keep it tight knit and someone that you really trust and.
So I think they had a problem with people's games like breaking, but they wouldn't go fix them. Maybe I don't know.
But you never know. There was a like a really cool arcade right by me called Pinball Wizards, and they shut down like I think in February, and they said, it's because the rent with the place, and then they never opened back up. Oh, we're going to move to a new place, and like they never opened up, and that was like. Yeah, it was a really cool place and a ton of cool games, and like I was really upset that, sad that they left.
The thing about 2084 though is it was never supposed to be a business. It was supposed to be just a thing for the local collectors like us.
Well, like when me and Carrie went there, I felt like I was at some sort of speakeasy for arcade games.
It was, and it wasn't official, and then they started.
They had this upstairs room where it looked like a makeout haven for arcade people.
Yeah, playing like Tron or whatever on the TV, right. And they had like retro
males that were there, Jimbo.
Well, shucks, I don't want to get into details.
But the thing is, it's like be able to make rent and everything. Then they started like putting
I'll play like Carrie. You go play games. I'm gonna go hang out with this guy here.
Yeah.
He looks like
So I think if they just redo it, but do it like right this time, like get your licenses, get your insurances or whatever you need to get to make it official, and then make it so you have to give a donation and make it a real business.
Kayla needs a mock in the
to.
teeth.
I was gonna say that to Leo as well. Like I wouldn't, count those guys out. Trust me, it takes a long fucking time dealing with cities to get licenses.
Oh yeah,
But-
I mean,
What do you know about dealing with cities?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we don't
Brad,
believe you.
come on.
I
You
would
haven't
have-
done
Oh my
any of
God.
that, have you?
You got like the footloose
I
of
can't even
arcades
imagine.
up there.
I mean,
You have
LA,
no
LA,
experience whatsoever. You're out of this conversation.
LA said that 24 was like the best retro arcade in Los Angeles. It got like awards for being one of the best.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just,
You're the
I just
best
hate to see that
around.
closed for good.
Well, and the thing is, really, before they were legit, they weren't really legit for that long. But after that happened, I
Yeah.
mean, they couldn't probably that much because they didn't want to get known.
They
so
push a
imagine if
button
they-
and all their walls like rotate out and there's games on the other
So
side.
imagine if they went, if they do go to a location and
Shit, the
they
cops
actually
are
do
here.
legit zoning, they can advertise it down there, man.
So no, Brad, I would agree with you with that, but I heard from someone at Brofest that the person who owned that arcade actually sold all of their games in March. So that was the it sounded like no shit.
Wait,
that,
you
that
mean
kind of sucks.
2084?
I wouldn't also believe everything
No.
you hear at Brofest.
Yeah.
I've heard somebody go to Brofest that was complete bullshit. So
This was a fairly raw. This was the Pinball Wizard place. Someone who has a exactly.
I know. I'm just
Mark had asked for the one out in California, but for the local one. So I was sad, and I said I wish I'd known. I would have bought the WWF wrestling game, but oh well.
WrestleFest.
I
Love
bet
that game.
Kalen will
That's
be
a
back.
great game.
It is a great game. Oh,
Kalen just needs to restructure.
Hulkster lines up on the top ropes.
He does.
it had the finishes too, which was great. Oh,
Silent,
Did.
But
they'd be
have
so
like those
random.
racing games that we played where we're all like looking down at the racers and
Oh,
remember that
like
one?
the 800 or Tank 8, one of those.
I bet she doesn't have one.
I
That'd
don't
be
know
fun.
if she does.
was
Andrew
a
would be the
lot.
one to answer.
Those are not the easiest things to find.
Right. Yeah.
Or a Pac-Man versus.
Actually, I just saw somebody on Facebook, one of the Facebook arcade
board
groups, that
sets?
someone just got theirs working in their house.
Really?
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, one of those racing
There's
games.
so many boards in that thing. It's crazy.
Yes. It's like 4 circuit boards per player. So it's like 32 circuit boards or something crazy like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they were working on the boards when I saw them setting up, trying to get it working. Whoa! Look at all those, because there's all around the unit there's these sliding doors that open up, and you can see all the boards lined
Yeah, they're
up.
those suitcases or whatever they call them. Where it's like a rack of them.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
And now you can do the same thing with a Raspberry Pi. This
I
week.
know, right?
I know, right?
Well, that's
You
no
can pretty
fun.
You can pretty much run the entire CAX game library with one Raspberry Pi.
Name it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Name that fucker.
Yeah.
You only name it when you get to the point where you're like, fuck this. Oh, man.
Yeah. Trying to think. Maybe if someone brings a Revenge of Dough, maybe I could try for a world record at CAX.
Actually, my Revenge of Dough is working now.
What?
Are you
I don't know
bringing
if you remember that. I got one. I don't
You
know.
may remember me from such other arcade titles.
Yeah. It was a Pango converted to Revenge of Dough. So it's like a blue
Didn't I
cabinet. So it
play
kind of matches.
Eyes on the Pango? No, I played Eyes on something else on your
That was
multi.
Super Pack
Oh,
converted.
was
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
So you put Dough is in Pango?
It's in a Pango. That's how I bought it. Yeah. And it's
And
fully
it's
working now. I
Oh.
need to actually kind of like lubricate the spinner because it's kind of noisy. But
Yeah. Yeah, a little
that was a setup.
a little silicon.
Yeah, right.
lube on. Do
Does a world of wonders.
not just the metal parts, but also get the plastic. If you can, clean those. Get the bushings, but clean those with like a brush, and then lube those with the metal rods.
Right.
Yep.
So
and then you're saying lube and rods. You just really, I mean, you just like.
I'm opening the door. I mean,
for it.
I feel like it was a safe play because there's only 6 of us right now.
Yeah.
So it's completely working right now as the Revenge of Doe, and I have the original Arkanoid with a JAMA adapter that my same buddy Chris is dialing in for me.
Nice.
So it's at his house right now. So it'll have a 2-in-1.
Chris must be like the universal name for good pals that fix up arcade games, because we have one of those in Minnesota here.
Yeah,
and
right?
he's like the monitor guru, super restore. Yeah, Rhodes. Yep. Yeah. I wish he could make it out to more events, but actually, you know, I shouldn't say that because he with it. Well, not to get into personal details, but I think he's got a little extra time now. He might be able to make it out to some stuff. I've been trying to get him to come out to the Grinkers for a long time.
Yeah, I think he'd love it there.
He's a blast. He's a hoot. Super nice guy.
I didn't get a Tron pinball.
That didn't sound Minnesota at all.
Yeah.
He's a ham. You betcha.
So Mock, you're supposed to get it.
Don't you know?
He's a hoot.
He's a hoot.
Hoot, don't you know?
You betcha. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Don't you know?
Oh, for Pete's sake.
For the love of Pete. Who's this Pete character?
Yeah, right? Who's this asshole, and does he do cap kits?
Yeah.
Well, have fun at CAX, because I was going to go to CAX, but I decided to put my money towards Tron instead.
Well,
so.
that's a good.
That's smart. Yeah, that's a good.
So Keith's going though, right?
No.
Oh, he's not.
No.
I thought he was.
Canceled way before I did.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got his other job stuff got in the way, I think. Or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. So, but you guys will have fun.
And you guys are both going to Denver, though, right?
Oh yeah.
Which is only 2 or 3 weeks later. Honestly.
Yeah. All 3 of us, me and Joel and Keith, are all on the same flight to Denver.
Okay.
So we'll probably fly in and take the train into town, and then probably take a Uber from there to. Well, hopefully someone will be at the Carey house.
Yeah.
Or are we going straight to Andrews? I don't know.
I don't know.
So when are you guys arriving again?
I think around 5-ish.
Oh, so later.
Yeah.
So it'd probably be like 6 or 7 by the time you're meeting up with people.
Well, we fly out at 12:30, I think. So I have to look at my itinerary.
Mine is like super freaking early. I get there
really?
9 in the morning or something.
Oh, wow.
How about Carrie? Carrie, when are you getting in?
We're getting we're coming actually the day before.
Oh, you are? Okay. Okay, my arrival's at 4 o'clock p.m.
That's on Thursday, right? The Thursday?
Thursday.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So then we got to take a train and all that shit. I'll probably take an hour.
Yeah.
And then from there, we'll probably take an Uber to the house, and hopefully Carrie will be there to let us in.
He'll let you in. You're really
I'll call Carrie or whatever when we land. And figure out
I should be good and lit by the time you get there, Mock.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You're getting it at 9 a.m. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's early.
Must have been a cheap flight.
It was the cheapest flight. It's a nonstop direct flight. I think it leaves like 5:45 a.m. here in Sacramento. And then gets there at like 9 a.m. Yeah.
That's brutal.
Yeah. And then coming back, it's super late too. The Sunday night, I get back in Sacramento at like midnight. Back to work on Monday the next day.
Are you gonna hit like some of the breweries before us?
I sure as hell hope so. Especially, Leo. What time are you guys planning on arriving?
My flight's landing at 1 o'clock on 1 p.m. on Thursday. I'll be shipping some
Nice.
I shouldn't say. I'll be shipping some stuff out to for people to enjoy.
I don't think anyone's listening. Don't worry. It's
Yeah.
not like
I wouldn't want that used
busted.
against me in a court of law. Some shit like
Yeah,
that. But yeah.
Are you guys shipping some hops?
Yes, exactly. I'll be shipping some beverages. Exactly.
Well, if you're down for checking out a brewery or two local, while we're waiting on everybody else to arrive, I'd be down for meeting up. So.
Hell yeah.
I know, maybe we all just meet up at a brewery somewhere, like where we can hang. I don't know.
We get all loud and obnoxious by the time we get to Andrew's house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It causes a ruckus in the neighborhood.
You're like, you thought that monitor on fire was the worst thing that could happen. We'll set that whole fucking place on fire.
I apologize, Andrew, for that upper decker.
Put like a little Devo hat on top of it.
Couldn't help it. Yeah, it's gonna be fun though. I'm looking forward to that trip.
Yeah.
Plus, I get to check out Andrew's Arcade. I get to see it from like a different perspective than just seeing his like 5 games that are behind him.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing because like John's Arcade. When I can't say it was like smaller than I thought it was going to be, but it just it's sort of like that.
Yeah, it's different. I bet, right?
Yeah, you're kind of like, I don't know. From videos you see, it seems like it's deeper or whatever.
It looks huge on the videos.
Someone say deeper.
Yeah.
Yes.
I came just in time.
Carrie's been there too, right?
Oh.
Yes.
Orange Rip's been there too, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
I tried.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it'll probably be something like that. Is what I guess.
His basement reminds me a lot of my basement.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, kind of same age house and steep stairs going down.
Are you in your basement right now, Orange Whip?
Yeah.
Because it looks like you're in outer
The black
space.
hole.
I know. Someday.
Can you put a star field behind your head?
Vancouver 2018.
I went and bought the damn stars, glow in the dark stars too.
Yeah.
And they were sitting around for so long, we just stuck them in my kid's ceiling.
Orange Rip, weren't you talking about doing like a green screen thing, like a green sheet behind you? You can do some
one
weird
day
stuff like that.
One day I'll get a green sheet back here.
Well, you could key out the black, except you wouldn't see your glasses frames or your headphones.
Yeah, I tried it. I tried it. Just all the shadows too, right? It just shadows in your shirt and stuff. It just kind of disappears.
I gotta say, so Carrie got me watching the series called American Horror.
That's a great.
And I'm on season 5 now, the hotel one, and there's a little boy in there, a little blonde boy with long hair. He kind of reminds me of your son, Brad.
All right.
Yeah, he plays. Oh, he's playing a good creepy part. Like, no, a good actor.
Yeah.
Like the kids are amazing in that series.
I like the video game room.
Yeah.
Yeah, the weird ass, holy fuck.
With Lady Gaga, right? Yeah.
And the one kid's playing 2600 Space Invaders.
Yeah, isn't that weird? They're playing retro arcade games.
Was Ken here?
Yeah. That,
like,
there he is, yeah.
Except it's a little sandier blonde probably than yours, but close. I mean, like, yeah.
Yeah, Mike, he's got his. It's almost like he has highlights. He has lots of different colors in his.
Yeah, it's not natural. You can tell it's not like
the one in that video.
But that's instantly who I thought of. Like, I'm like, oh, it's Brad's kid. He's creepy.
I might not have seen, that doesn't look at all familiar. I might not have seen that. I might not have seen that season.
That's the Lady Gaga one.
Yeah, right. And Matt
I don't
Bomer.
think
I'm like, oh, it's White Collar. Oh wait, no, he's a vampire.
I need to revisit that. I think I only saw the first 3 seasons.
That was actually one of my favorite ones.
I did not see that season. None of that looks familiar.
Vampire
But you know what though? It's one thing I picked up on. I skipped season 2. I skipped. I watched seasons 1, 3, and 5, and But one thing that seems to be a trend with this series is every season, doesn't matter which season it is, every season I've watched, the first 2 episodes, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like you guys lost me. This is stupid. You're not answering any questions. This is dumb. And then I get to like episode 4 or 5, and I'm like, oh, this is getting kind of good. Like but it's a knee jerk reaction. Every season, the first episode, I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is dumb.
Yeah.
Last season
like
wasn't.
Episodes.
Yeah, last season wasn't that. I thought their worst one.
It's not on Netflix.
That's my. It's one of my. Oh, I loved that season. I thought it was so good.
The house. I hated the second.
Don't go into it. No spoilers. No spoilers.
Sorry.
No spoilers.
Yeah,
no spoilers.
The first half was great. Sorry.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and I understand what you're saying.
Brian Kruger said the
I like the boat. I do. I totally understand why you say that.
Porn parody of American Horror is American Horror.
Oh, nice. Oh, Brian, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's good.
American War with a W.
Can you send us a link? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Fuck balls.
Why did God invent sluts?
There you go.
Oh, one thing I noticed.
Susie Q.
I don't know if that's it or not.
It's so the series though reminds me of like the language, the profanity in it reminds me a lot of. You can tell that they can't get away. They can't use F-bombs, so that's not allowed. But they can say shit.
Yeah.
Ass.
Yeah.
And so I was telling Carrie, I'm like, this is just like kids in like junior high when they first learn that they can get away with swearing, because they're just like, we're gonna say shit as many times as we can. So like every other sentence is like, oh shit, holy shit, shit. I'm like, count how many times. It should be a drinking game that they're gonna say shit.
And someone told me to check out Ashton Kutcher's new show. It's been on for a couple of seasons. It's on Netflix.
The Hillbilly one.
Pardon?
Yeah, that's the ranch one.
Yeah, and I just watched a couple episodes of it just to check it out, and it was so weird because it's like a total mainstream
drama.
No, sitcom, like on one of the major like
Kutcher.
CBS or NBC, but they're dropping F-bombs throughout the whole thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
they must be broadcasting after like 11 p.m. or something.
No, it's on Netflix.
Oh, no, it's a Netflix series.
But it's shot and everything's so mainstream, like it's on NBC or something.
Yeah, Ashton Kutcher was on Howard Stern talking about it because he's the one that pitched it to Netflix. It's his, his baby.
Fuck Howard fucking Stern.
Like one of the first episodes, he has what are those stupid boots that people were wearing.
So he said that he wanted to make a show that was sort of like Roseanne, but more like with, like you said,
F-bombs.
Realistic F-bomb. Yeah, well, the way people talk in the family, like real realistic.
Yeah, he was wearing
that Offspring song. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits, fart, tune, and twat.
Yeah.
He was wearing, in one of the scenes, he was wearing those stupid those boots that are famous. I can't remember what the hell they are. Uggs, yeah.
Yep.
And he's like, oh yeah. His mom's like, what the fuck are you wearing on your feet? Like, they're Uggs. And then later on, his dad comes in and he's like, what the fuck do you have on your feet? It's so weird because the rest of the episode was just kind of like a regular sitcom, but all of a sudden they just started dropping all these F-bombs everywhere.
Do they have a laugh track in it?
I don't remember.
I hope not.
I've only watched 2 episodes or 3 episodes of it, so
it's weird. Like there's like episodes of The Big Bang Theory that people have removed the laugh tracks out of them and they post them on YouTube just to show you how fucking weird it is to watch. And
without the laugh track,
it's bizarre.
It's actually, but it's actually a live audience for Big Bang Theory because I've been in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my wife and I, when we were in LA one time, we went and watched.
I think they punch up the laughs though.
Probably.
What it is their mics are super fucking sensitive.
Yeah.
Because when I was there was some guy that had this really weird, I think he was doing it on purpose, this really weird kind of laugh, but you could kind of barely hear it. But when I watched the episode, it's the Halloween episode where he ends up at the end, jumps out of the couch.
Oh yeah.
That's when I saw filmed. You could hear the guy.
Really?
In their laugh track, yeah.
Was it like that?
But the thing is, not all scenes are shot in front of a live audience. I think that's where the difference is. Some scenes are canned, and some scenes aren't canned laughter.
Interesting.
Yeah,
interesting. Yeah.
If
you check it out on YouTube though, because it's weird when they take out the laughing.
Yeah, because there's even like a pause there too, where it's like they know there's the laugh track. Yeah, it's very odd.
Weird.
Weird.
It's odd.
Oh, crazy! I didn't even notice what this was.
What?
Here, this is.
Nixon.
Nixon, yeah.
No, it's
awesome.
Trump.
It's like a
It's
crossover.
Trump with
It's actually Trump.
Wow.
Look how well done
damn.
that is.
That's like a merge.
That's really well done.
I know. I thought it was Nixon at first too. Then I saw
Nixon Trump.
I saw his lightened eyebrows. I'm like, what
Combo.
the hell? It's Trump.
Well, the hair's
that
not there.
orangish hue.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where's the small hands?
Yikes.
That was done so well.
You know, Nixon tried to make it so he could have a longer term in office than just the 2 terms. He tried to get that, changed when he was in office.
Oh,
So
interesting.
he could be president forever.
I don't think Trump's going to have that problem.
That didn't work out so well for him.
No.
Did you know in Canada that they can keep going as long as they keep getting voted in?
Really?
Yeah. That was in the States until Roosevelt did that, right? I think he served, 4 terms or almost 4 terms?
Yeah, it was in early days. I remember that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not personally remembering it, but I remember reading about it.
Me neither, yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like yesterday.
Yeah, that 4th Roosevelt term. Oh, it was a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
3rd, okay. 4th,
Speaking of
no.
Canada, I saw on some YouTube channel that some fast food place in Canada, I think it's like a Hardee's or something. I forget the name of it, but they have a poutine. Is it poutine? Is that how you say it?
Poutine.
Poutine. Poutine. A poutine burger.
Think of the Tin Man. It's poutine.
Oh, that's
Poutine.
wrong.
Okay, it's a poutine hamburger. Have you seen that? Orange.
I've got fucking.
It's like
poutine-
sex.
I've got poutine pizza pops.
What?
Yeah. It's just
Oh,
filled
that's
with it's filled with gravy, French fries, and cheese curds.
That's just nasty.
I have like
This is wrong.
a popsicle
What?
inside
Pizza
a
pops.
popsicle.
You know what pizza pops are?
Oh, those little
Yeah,
hey, orange flows,
Yeah.
kind of things. Okay.
Yeah, like Torrentino.
Here, I just found a picture of it online.
Who's the Russian dude? Putin?
Putin.
Yeah.
Putin.
Oh, pizza pop. So it's like Hot Pockets.
Yeah.
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 Poutine pocket.
This is a special Canadian edition. It's got
So the E is silent.
Yeah.
well,
Poutine.
it's French. It's from Quebec, so it's
Oh.
I'll tell you what, it's delicious.
Yes, it is. Poutine rocks.
There we go.
There was this place.
If we do 2018, I'll take you to like one of the best poutine places around.
Oh,
Yes,
well, at
2018.
2084 Arcade, there's this like marketplace they opened up. That's like full of like little restaurants and stuff and fast food places, and they have this place downstairs that sells like the best poutine. Oh my god! And it was like that was the pictures I posted that had like the actual cheese curds in it and everything. Oh my god!
Those cheese curds with gravy.
Oh, with fries. Fries are underneath.
Oh my god!
Poutine
So
pockets. That's right, Brian.
And actually, one of the best poutines I've ever had was this particular place had. They also do smoked Montreal meat. It was for Canada Day like 2 years ago, and it was just a regular poutine. So it was just French fries, cheese curds, and gravy with maple syrup. And it was
There's a heart attack waiting to happen.
It was effing amazing.
Jimbo,
it sounds, you get the sweet
Jimbo,
and
you should talk
salty and
Joe
the
into
fat.
doing that, for his 30-day potato diet.
All right, Joe, try this.
Well, Poutine gravy is actually
just a
vegan.
little bit, just a little extra carbs. You know,
Yeah.
you've already got like 50 per. You know.
Poutine gravy is actually vegan. It's just a powdered gravy mix.
But there's cheese curds.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
So that would be the only.
So that's not vegan.
Here's the meat one from the same place.
Oh yeah, baby. Mouthgasm.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't eat poutine very often. It's just
Mark. Hey, Mark. Guess where I went for lunch today?
Where?
Which is why you continue to be with us today.
Hooters.
Yeah.
Wiener Schnitzel.
What's that?
Oh, 56 cent hot dogs.
Yeah.
I ate dinner there too, actually.
my coworker and I saw your thing in our Slack, whatever.
Yeah.
So my coworker's like, hey Chris, where are we going for work? We're going for lunch today. I'm like, I don't know. A buddy of mine says there's 56-cent chili dogs.
Yeah, and
he's like, screw it, let's go.
Well, that was awesome.
There was
There's sauerkraut on my Wiener Schnitzel.
How bad was the
There
line?
was seriously like hillbillies in there, man.
How long? Was it a long wait? Was there a lot of people in line?
There was maybe half a dozen people in front of us, but by the time we sat down, there was probably 15 people in line.
Oh wow. Yeah, my wife got home. She's all, "Let's go to Wiener Schnitzel for that deal." And I went, "All right." And that's what we ate for dinner.
That makes me think of the movie Top Secret with Val Kilmer. There's sauerkraut on my Wiener Schnitzel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It used to be called Der Wiener Schnitzel.
Der
but I
Wiener
guess
Schnitzel. I remember that.
people got confused with it, or I don't know what the deal was, so they just shortened it to Wiener Schnitzel.
Made it a 56-cent chili dog or something.
Now I'm looking at this all poutine, and I haven't actually had dinner yet. This sucks.
So have you had that burger yet?
I'm in mine right now.
Brad, let me find the name of the place. Let me see. So.
Whatever you do, don't go grocery shopping when you're hungry or drunk.
Yeah.
Actually, Bob,
Wiener
Bob, you wanna know
Schnitzel.
something
Perfect, Brian.
Putin.
Mark, I got something worse for you.
Oh no.
For
Okay, the name of the restaurant is called.
They need to name a restaurant that.
How do you
All
spell
they
that?
serve is like burritos, cooked beans,
for Canada Day.
cabbage.
Okay, Harvey's. Have you been to Harvey's before?
Yeah, we don't. Harvey's are mostly back east.
Do you have them near you at all?
How do you spell?
There used to be one. Actually, there might be still one. The ones that were here were all inside fucking Home Depots.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, they have a Putin hamburger. It looks pretty yummy, though.
So
Putin hamburger.
For Canada
Trump
Day,
special.
Yeah.
do you guys know what Tim Hortons is?
Yeah.
Is it like marinated in vodka or what?
So Tim Hortons is
The Trump sauce.
I'll get the number 2 with extra Trump sauce.
Comes with a side of underage sex slaves.
Oh, geez.
It's an orange sauce. Yeah.
It's an orange sauce, totally. Orange gravy.
That's what I'm going to ask for next time I go to the Chinese food place. Panda.
But it's not a real sauce. It's a fake sauce.
I'm going to go to Panda Express and ask for the fucking Trump chicken.
The Trump chicken?
Yeah, the orange flavored chicken.
Yeah, the orange chicken. Yeah.
So
That's okay though. Then you can tell people that you didn't really have that chicken after you had it.
Nice. It was fake chicken.
Yeah.
It was actually cat.
That's right.
Odd.
So we have a donut franchise up here called Tim Hortons, and you guys have heard of it. It's kind of like
I've been there. Yeah. When I went, it's a nice place. I went there when I went to Montreal for a weekend. Really.
yeah,
nice.
it's kind of like what's your big donut place down there?
Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin', yeah.
Yeah.
And here, like, they're literally sometimes like fucking across the street from each other in the same corner. Like,
Yeah.
that's how popular it is. So for Canada Day this year, they brought out a poutine donut, but
Oh my god.
They only brought it out for fucking Tim Hortons that are in the United States. So back east, there's actually some Tim Hortons down in the United States back east, in Buffalo and New York. So so Canadians couldn't get this, but it was for the Canadians that live in the U.S.
What's that underneath it?
Mercifully.
Oh, that's a donut.
That's a donut.
Oh, with like French fries. No,
French fries with
that.
Wow.
That's like the sweet and salty idea, I guess.
I don't know, but that just looks gross
It's
to
like a
me.
marshmallow.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat it. No.
Yeah,
It's
you
a,
would.
it's a honey dip donut.
You would eat that.
Eat that. Eat it.
You know where you'd eat that, Mock? You'd eat that after you had a bunch of tacos from Jack in the Box. You chase the tacos from Jack in the Box with the
You know, the two
poutine donut.
tacos aren't for 99 cents anymore. They're like $2.19 now.
No, they're about
Oh my
29.
god.
Or $1.29 or something like that. Yeah, they're not 99 cents anymore.
They're so vile.
They're two for $1.29. Because after you guys first mentioned it, I never had one before, so we went down there. Now I can't fucking stop eating them.
I remember when I used to eat Wendy's. I remember like this is just like a couple of years ago. I was on a road trip with some friends and they stopped at Wendy's and I'm like, oh, I'll go on their 99-cent menu and I'll get a junior bacon cheeseburger. And they were like $1. It wasn't even that much more, but it was like $1.30 or something. Like, fuck you guys! I'm not gonna eat this. 30 cents more. Yeah.
This is supposed to be 99 cents and $1.05 with tax or some shit like that. Yeah.
I used to work at
That's
Wendy's, like when I was like in my
Square patties.
So did my wife.
You know what's funny? Okay, here's some secrets about Wendy's you might not know.
Oh,
First
boy.
of all, their bacon, like they make it like a long, like really early in the morning, like at 5 in the morning, and they keep it refrigerated, and they never recook it. So when you get it on a hamburger, they just take it out of the refrigerator and put it on your hamburger, and they let the hamburger meat warm it up. Yeah. So you're getting kind of like cold bacon. That sucks.
No wonder it tastes so good.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love cold bacon?
The other weird
Preferably
thing is,
flabby.
like,
You had me at bacon.
During lunch rush,
Yeah.
they're always throwing a lot of patties on the grill. You know, like sometimes too many. So like, okay, lunch rush is over. We have like 7 or 8 patties sitting on the grill. Where do they go? In the chili.
Oh, of course.
Actually, the last time Carrie was here, we went to
Look at that
Buffalo
hamburger.
Wild Wings.
They're not good.
Oh, yeah.
We went to
Yeah.
B-Dubs. Me and
That
Carrie.
purple fry?
I got their bacon cheese curd burger.
What?
That was phenomenal.
That sounds good.
Oh my
I'm
God,
hungry.
They put cheese curds on the burger.
We'll just
Somebody
add
needs to explain to me
Yeah,
what
fried
cheese
cheese curds,
are.
mind you.
Where do you get cheese curds at anyway?
Yeah. So explain
Everywhere
what
in
cheese
Minnesota.
these
curds
things
are.
right here. Are
That's how,
cheese
that's how I'm gonna get. That's
I
how I'm
know.
gonna get Carrie to move
Right.
here. Is the cheese curds,
So is it like concentrated cheese?
and that's the only reason.
That's
have
the
cheese
selling
curds.
point. Okay.
Can you get cheese curds at a Ralph's
Yeah.
grocery store?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can.
Yeah, we do sell them at the farmer's market near me. I'm sorry to
So,
say.
like,
They
what's
sell
the
them
difference
at
between a cheese
Doesn't
curd
count.
and like a mozzarella ball?
Can I order them on Amazon?
Jack, so, you know, Little Miss Muffet, she said her tuffet, she ate curds and whey.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're separating out the curd, the whey is the liquid, from the curds is the solid cheese, and they take that solid cheese and they mush it together to make mozzarella.
So she's drinking the
this is
liquid and the
boilers.
curds.
So curd is the base of what it creates mozzarella.
Yeah, it's like, so if you took milk and you added like lemon juice or vinegar, it separates. The solids are the curds and the liquids the whey.
So
Spoilers.
Miss Muffet was eating cheese and cheese liquid.
Yeah.
Yes.
And along came Zadie
Yeah, and
Pants
it's-
with her curly
Yeah.
tailage.
Yeah, I know.
All those guys that used to write nursery rhymes were on LSD or something.
Hey,
I like
it's,
Saturday of it, eating poutine.
Hi. Poutine.
You can get
pockets.
cheese curds almost everywhere because in the States, Wisconsin's very well known for it. So you can
Oh,
buy
yeah.
them bagged almost anywhere. And actually, Tillamook has them too.
Except
I
for
haven't
Tillamook.
ever
Yeah.
seen cheese curds.
No, we have
anywhere.
them here. They're
Nope,
just, but not
nope,
in the
you
grocery
can't get
store.
them. No,
You gotta-
nope.
you gotta-
Okay,
good.
yep, no, can't get them
No,
here.
no,
No,
Never
no,
seen
no,
them.
no,
No, sir, no.
No.
You bet you gotta go out of state for that.
That's right.
Because
I
down in the
can-
States, if
I
you
can
go to a lot of
I
places,
can go
you
to
can get cheese
Ralph's or
curds.
Vaughn's or Stater Brothers or any of those grocery stores to find
They'll have 'em.
curds.
I've had
Ralph's
them.
and
I've got
Vons.
them at Vaughn's before.
I need some more lots of matzah. Speaking of cheese,
Vaughn's is just Safeway.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
you have to go like this
Because a lot of places,
I don't know, like Trader or something.
well, you can get them at Vaughn's. You should be able to get them there.
Really?
I've
They
got
do
them.
not have cheese curds at Safeway. I'll tell you that.
I've
I've gotten
got them.
cheese curds in California, but not in the grocery store.
I've gotten them at
Maybe.
Vaughn's in the States before.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, well, it's probably a regional thing. It's, I mean,
It could be.
Maybe.
But
Yeah.
you can find them a lot in the States because what they do in the States is they beer batter them and fry them.
Do they
Like,
just
you
come
go to a lot
in a
of pubs and
bag?
stuff.
Yeah.
Or what? Like a bag of them?
Yeah, they're in a bag.
yeah.
Okay.
Or sometimes
they're
in a
like
little plastic container, but usually it's a bag in the States. And
So
they actually
one
have
of
like
Woodward
different
talks
flavors, too.
about squeaky cheese. out of
That's the same
Vaughn's.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly,
it's
it's a
like
little
very
squeaky.
similar. It's like mozzarella kind of.
Squeaky
That's what I
squeaky
think.
cheese.
That's
Like,
the best way that I can
yeah.
explain it. It's kind of a
Squeaky-
squeaky mozzarella.
Squeaky cheese
Yeah,
is
that's a
cheaper
great way
than
to put
milk.
it.
Same thing.
The heat of the fries, which makes it good.
But well, yeah, but there is different kinds of
Yes,
cheese
Brian says
curds. You could have like cheddar.
Trader Joe's.
Oh, interesting.
Trader Joe's carries it. They use the one I go to down the States.
Can we get poutine?
Poutine.
Poutine? Can we get that in Denver?
There's a poutine
they
place in Hollywood.
Yeah, there's some in the
Boy.
Bay Area too, but they're not as good as the ones in Canada that I went to.
I've
I
seen
have to say.
photos of the one in
it's
Hollywood,
an
and it looks
emotional
exactly the same. So if you're ever in Hollywood, check out the one in Hollywood.
Right. Hey guys, it's getting late on the East Coast.
Oh,
I gotta head to bed.
Here we go.
Sorry.
All
Yeah.
right, Leo.
Right.
Boo.
We'll
Thank
we'll
you.
see you in a few weeks if we don't see you before then.
Hey, thanks for having me on. I'll
Yes.
love being on here.
Thank
Thank you
you
very
All
much.
right, Leo.
Later.
Talk to you soon.
Take it easy, buddy.
Talk to you.
Yeah. All right, Gak, let's get an update on your 3D print.
Oh, well, I showed it earlier.
build all that you're
It's right
printing.
here. This is the part that I did.
Oh, you're done
It's
with
like
it?
the nub. I
It
see, I
says,
see the little
the
nub.
Arcade Hangout.
Cool.
Try to get it into focus here. Says the Arcade
That's cool.
Hangout. That's
Where
supposed
do
to be
you
a joystick.
swipe that? Does it have a magnetic strip on the other side?
You know, looks like
right.
a credit card.
Joke's
yeah.
on you.
That's actually, we had our pre-show hangout, and I was kind of late to that because I was finishing up the model of this before printing it. So
You can buy them at Walmart. There you go, Mock.
Oh, quiet.
It says in-store purchase only. They
They
have
don't count. Yeah.
to
they
me,
ship them
it
to your
looks
house?
like as if you got mozzarella cheese balls and you just kind of like squeezed more liquid out of it, and that's what
Actually,
you got.
they're kind of gooey.
They have to
Really?
be deep fried.
They're gooey cheese.
It's like the
curds.
law. It's the law of cheese curds.
No, they're delicious, not deep fried too, but they are delicious deep fried.
They're gooey cheese.
I don't
Right?
discriminate against my
Wow.
cheese curds.
Yeah. It sounds gross when you say cheese curd. It's like, what's ew, curd,
Mm.
yuck. Then you eat one, you're like, I like cheese curds.
I like to suck on them until it oozes down my throat. Was that too much? Not enough? All right, here we go. No.
I know Gleek's not on tonight, but we also have butter chicken flavored pizza pops.
I don't know, like how pizza pop. That sounds like otter pop.
Maybe like a popover, probably. Like,
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's like this frozen, I guess, right?
Is it like a wobbly pop? You
Yeah.
know what a wobbly pop is?
Lollipop. Yeah.
No, don't know what a wobbly pop is.
It's beer.
Oh.
It makes you wobbly after you drink it. That's why they call it wobbly pops.
Oh, get it.
It's just like my
Ah,
Mission
yeah.
pop.
Get it?
Right, Gak?
I'm going to have a few wobbly pops. That means
It
you're
needs to
going
say
have some
Mission Wobbly Pop.
Yeah, there you go. That's a new name for the beer.
That's the tournament for next year.
Up.
beer. Oh, Ryerson should be listening in.
Yeah.
Damn. I gotta get never too hungover. Okay, get ready for the commercial, Brad.
Nah, Ryerson's eating potatoes with Joe. Hey, they do make a potato vodka. You know.
I was gonna say maybe they're just making vodka.
Well, it's not like what moonshine basically is, like a potato based.
No, I think it's corn based.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's what the corn mash.
Ah.
Right. Today's program was brought to you by Never Too Hungover.
Never too hungover. That's actually a good reminder. I need to take one of those.
Available in 2 flavors, red and blue.
You have enough.
Blue for if you forgot to drink it the night before.
Well, I have 14.
Come on, Mock, present that thing.
Okay.
Let's see the face you're gonna make
That's
when
so
you
clear.
drink it.
So drink one of these before you go to bed. And
His
while
face
you're
will turn
drinking,
into
I still
Trump.
have about this much beer left. So
And then you have another can to go, right?
no, I'm done after that.
Robotic cat just showed up.
All right.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's about
Sounds
a
great.
little over a shot. Like how many ounces in here? Well, I'd say an ounce and a half or so.
Oh, you're taking it two. Oh, two. Oh.
Oh
We're actually
yeah, you
tasting
take
it.
it. Take it
Boom.
down.
All right. So now I'm going to feel better tomorrow.
Bonus.
You got a few of those because you did not make a face at all.
I'm really buzzed.
You actually even took it in multiple sips.
Now, was that refrigerated or regular?
Yeah, refrigerated.
Yeah.
It's better
Yeah,
cold.
that's the way to be. It is.
Yeah.
You're right about that.
You need it almost frozen like a slushy.
No. Ew.
I have mine. I must admit, I have mine room temperature because I don't want to put them in the refrigerator, so my daughter would judge me.
Oh,
yeah.
So I have a
hide
little
them.
Oh man, that's a big
refrigerator over
sacrifice. That tastes like
Yeah,
butt.
so I hide them in my bathroom.
So after you drink Mock, how about that? How about a poutine pizza?
Oh, yum.
Huh.
I have to hide them in the refrigerator in the barcade, but I have to hide them way in the back because, like I said, my daughter was stealing them. So
Yeah.
She drinks all of Mock's beer.
I had like
and
a
vodka.
6-pack, and it became a 3-pack somehow.
These taste really good.
What really sucked is that, like, at one night I really needed it, and I'm like, oh, thank God I have like one left in the back, and I look back,
Nope.
there, it's gone.
You're fucked.
Like, no.
Joke's on you, Dad.
Well, is that better than like you go to break one open and it's like, huh, the seal's broken already?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like
no.
really watered down.
It's filled with Gatorade.
You like drank half of it. Yeah, exactly.
Actually, the equivalent for me when Carrie's over here, the equivalent to open like the car door open is to give her a never too hungover, and I've already removed the seal and I put the cap back.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah. Like,
That's
oh,
right.
you're so sweet.
Yeah.
I went through the
You gotta
trouble.
read
Gets right to her heart.
Thanks, say.
Yay.
And liver. No.
Take before or while drinking. Right there.
Yep.
Say it tells you the directions. That's the only directions you need to know.
But it also works after. You're before you go to bed is the key.
I think like
'Cause you can't really take it while you're sleeping.
yeah, I guess you can take it while you're sleeping.
Now,
but-
can you take it intravenously? Will that help speed things up at all?
With an IV.
I would just shoot it straight up my ass.
Yeah, I was gonna say the enema.
Whoop! Hey, I
Yeah.
didn't taste bad at all. Wait a second.
How about you bend over and I pour it right down, straight down your ass.
Yeah. What movie is that? Shit.
Weird Science with a black.
Yes.
How about you just give me the bottle? How about you just bend over and I pour it right down your
Right
ass?
over your ass.
What you need to do is make one of those little like beer hats that Jimbo has.
How about a nice
Sandwich served in a dirty ashtray.
Easy pork sandwich served in a dirty ashtray.
He pukes, you die.
You know, Bill Paxton was in the Fish Heads music video, right?
Fish heads.
Remember that song, Fish Heads?
Mm-mm.
Fish
Nope.
heads, fish heads, eat them up, yum. Remember that?
I do.
Nope.
I remember that one.
That's an old song from Dr. Demento days. I don't know. Anyway, Bill Paxton, that was like his first gig he ever got. Was he got to be in that music video?
Oh, interesting.
You guys know who Dr. Demento is? I'm probably too old to.
It sounds familiar.
Yeah.
That's where like Weird Al
I have Dr.
Yankovic
Demento.
was discovered. Carrie probably knows.
I do. I have the Dr. Demento Christmas album.
Oh,
One of
okay.
them.
So Dr. Demento had like his own show. I think it was on Sunday nights, and he would play like the crazy, funny music songs that people would create, and that's where like Weird Al got discovered. So it was like musicians like him, and Fish Heads was like a popular song. There's Dr. Demento.
Okay.
He's actually in a couple of Weird Al's videos. If you look for him, like he's in Eat It and stuff like that.
Get yourself an egg and beat it.
I love Rocky Road. You know, that kind of thing.
One of the best concerts that I've ever been to, back in high school.
You went to a Weird Al Yankovic concert?
Yeah, when I was 17, they had one in St. Cloud where I grew up. And he was sick, but he still did the whole concert. He dressed, he had the fat suit on. He did everything. It was
he did
awesome.
I'm Fat and all that?
Oh, yeah. It was fucking awesome.
Oh, man.
That might have been, I'm trying to think. That was one of my earlier concerts.
A young Weird Al right there,
Look
man.
how big his chin is.
He's
Yeah, I'm
full
Jay
Jim
Leno.
Leno.
Hey guys, I'm Jay Leno.
Right, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Comes to a nice point. No butt chin, though.
No.
Well, I think we should probably call it.
Yeah, are we cutting it?
Yeah, I'm usually stopping around 11.
All right, Gak, do your thing, buddy.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming
Are we
on
gonna-
and
Wait,
watching our
before-
zaniness.
Before we start, Gak, do you think we should go back to doing a question a week or not?
I don't, it doesn't bother me either way, really.
I kind of miss it.
Yeah. Well, Mock, you come up with some
I was
questions.
going to say, Mark, come up with some questions. It
Yeah.
got fucking hard to come up with questions at the end.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was kind of fun when we had a question a week, and now we kind of sit there going,
It's twofold, though.
Well, that was the whole reason why we started it, because we used to just sit there and go,
Yeah, just to try to start a
Well,
conversation.
this is not a long question, just something short like, I don't know, what is your Grail game for this year?
Why don't we
You know,
just
that kind
do
of thing.
2 weeks of it or something like that, and then go back to the tournament again or something?
We can still
Like,
do
just have a
tournament, 'cause
break
that only
in
takes a
between
second.
Yeah,
to
just
do the tournament
make
part.
it a short question.
The tournament
not
thing can be quick.
Yeah,
the
short.
game thing.
I think. Yeah, I mean the issue with the game thing is if nobody's playing it, who's on the show, it makes it kind
Yeah.
of challenging to talk about. Like if nobody plays
Yeah.
Ladybug, and there's a handful of I don't have any way to play this stuff. I don't even have a little, like what I'm going to do on my trackpad on my MacBook Air.
You
Like
need a
it's
main
not going to work.
machine.
Right?
I
No, I
was doing it
don't.
on my MacBook Pro.
And you have a little touchpad with no
Well, no, you use your
joystick
keyboard.
through. Yeah, right. Like that just
That's what I
doesn't
do,
sound
though.
fun. It sounds like I'm doing it in order so I can be able to. But then did you want to try to then talk about the arcade experience, the game experience? Like, So I think it's cool to be able to talk about these games if people are actually playing them and we have some feedback. But otherwise, it's like, oh, did anybody play it? Oh, okay.
I know, nobody played it, so
So-
we didn't even talk about it. And so that's kind of an issue.
Yeah.
No.
So we need to
Gotta
try to
stick to
play
games that are on the
more, is
60 and
there-
1, and maybe Carrie has to get a 60 and 1, and so does Jim.
I
No.
totally want to. It just
Stop
Cax
it.
has been.
I'll
kinda
install
like-
it in her dishwasher. Yeah.
Yeah.
Play it there. Yeah.
Well, Gak, you have a 60 and 1, don't you?
It's a like 412 in one, which is kind of
Well,
the
that's
same
like
thing.
almost the same. Yeah, that's the upgrade.
Yeah.
There's only a few games. There are a few games that are on the 61 that are not on the 412.
Isn't that weird? I know.
Yeah,
what the fuck
I
is
don't
up with
get it.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Anyways, thanks Brian Frober and One Up Woodwork. Who else we got here? Nashville and
Penis
Clint.
clips, bitch cakes. No.
There was a couple early on ones that I hadn't ever heard of before.
One up.
Fritz was
Woodwork.
on earlier. Thank him.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Who?
Fritz.
Mule's
Yeah,
been
Frizzle
good.
Fried. Mule,
Yeah,
yep.
Genius.
One up Woodwork was on again.
Yep. Stephen Wallard. That's Steve from Albany, right?
Let's not forget Clint Torres.
Yep, he was on.
Seabart was on for a little bit.
Yep.
Little We'll see, Bart. We'll never forget him. God bless us, everyone.
So yeah,
Slick
guess-
Nick. Did we say Slick Nick? He was
yeah.
on.
Slick Nick. Bring out on him. Trying to scroll through some of the people.
That's more
That's
people
what
than
I'm doing.
That surprises me. That's like when you start naming them, it's like, well, that's more than I thought. I thought there was only like 8.
Was
Okay,
it?
that was about 8.
I think they kind of came and went also, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it gets late, you know.
Yeah.
They're sprinters.
I don't. Who is Muel? I don't know who that is.
Mule.
Mule.
He's
That's- Gino over
He
by
had a
me and
couple
Half
of-
the Bay.
He's
my cat's
nice.
partner.
He had some really good. He had a few good one-liners earlier.
Yeah.
I was impressed.
Funny.
That was Gino. Good job, Gino.
And I think I'll recognize him at CAX, but I'm pretty sure I only met him the first time last year.
Who is Nash villain?
That's
Clint.
Clint Torres.
Oh, that was? Okay. Does he keep changing his names? Is that always what he comes in
That's
as?
always
No,
what he-
that's his email handle too, Nashville. And
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's his
he lives
arcade
in Nashville,
handle.
Tennessee.
Oh, Steve W.
Yep.
And Nick is here again.
That's Steve from Albany, though. That's Steve.
Yeah, we really
Nick.
squeezed a lot of viewers out of these 12 that are watching right now.
Mock the Magic Man was on there. I see that.
Oh, yeah.
Chris Gack was on there.
Right.
Harry Z was on there.
No way, she's awesome. She's
Yeah.
my
Flicks
favorite.
was on there.
Yeah, those people are on like every week. It's
Okay.
great.
I know, right? They're really reliable.
Yeah.
That Dinky Flex guy, I don't know about him.
Yeah, he's kind of a wiener from what I hear.
All right, Brad. I'll send you a couple questions so we can have
He's got a little-
There we go.
question session.
All right, here's our animated GIF to send us off for the night.
There we go.
Hi.
Kind of syncs up a little bit.
All right, good night, everybody.
Night.